You're listening to the Boxing Voice.
It's showtime! Welcome back, boxing fans. Blood is good. Blood is emotion. Blood is a story, a drama. Gas, blood pouring right into his eyes. Blood is what we want to see in terms of passion. Blood streaming now from the eyes, nose, his mouth, his cheeks swollen, and he's still tall. What we want is a bloody good fight tonight. We have Heather, the Heat Hardy. This is you.
This is me. I think I need to talk to you every night because you make me smile. Oh, yeah.
Never been a lame-o, never been a lame-o. Yeah, I love the script. I'm okay. You're serious? You're serious? And that's the good thing about UK. That's why I can't hate on them guys, man. They love fucking boxing. Those fighters in England, they all bums. Did you hear what this idiot just said? Yo, son, you're gonna get your ass beat from Arena, son. Are you fucking kidding me? He's overrated. You can push it from me right now. Yeah. Let's go. Get your hands go. Get out of here, Virgil. Go home. Who wants the final first, please? She's not even ready. Who wants the final first, please? BoxingVoice.com. That's why we use the word presentation.
All right. Welcome back, everybody. It is prediction day, and we're going to open up these phone lines early. We're going to get into our breakdowns, your picks, and make our predictions. We'll obviously, before we do all that, we're going to talk a little bit about what's going on out here in Vegas. I was at another press conference today, this one for, Raymundo Beltran. But before that, no intro for my co-host here. But James, what's going on, brother?
It's been a long time waiting. It's all been a build-up to this one show. And I can't wait to see you tomorrow, brother. As soon as we get done with the show, the sooner I get to go to sleep. Let's do this.
Hey, James, can you check those? Actually, I'll just do it. I was going to say check those comments on YouTube, make sure everything is good. But
you hear me fine, though?
I hear you perfectly.
Cool.
So Ray Beltran, bro, the thing, he didn't make weight, right?
I didn't hear about that.
Yeah, 136.
Damn.
Now, I don't know. Obviously, by the commission, you get 1 hour to make that weight, but he came in at 136.
I mean, he's a bigger looking dude. I've seen him in person around in Arizona a lot, but he does look like a bigger dude. And in the last fight, I guess he didn't look – I guess Terrence Crawford's a natural now moving up to 140, so it's kind of hard to gauge him. But he does seem like he was in the same size, at least Terrence Crawford was that night. So I guess maybe it's time. He's been in that weight class for a long time. He's getting older, so maybe it's getting harder to lose the pounds. But he's still a good fighter. I still think he's going to have a good chance in that fight. I'm actually picking him to win it. I forgot the Japanese cat's name, but I've seen a few clips of him on YouTube. But it should be a good fight.
Yeah, man. He looked a little bit already like weight drained or deflated. His cheekbones were very sucked in. Well, not his cheekbone, but his cheeks were sucked in, and you could see his cheekbone. But he didn't sound that way when he took to the podium, and when when he was questions and stuff like that. He was pretty much okay. He sounded good. I'm seeing in the chat that they're saying that the sound is good, and my man
Perfect.
Royal as whatever. No, I don't think I'm the shit, bro. I'm in Las Vegas. It's 90 degrees. That's why I got sunglasses on. Get your ass out of here. Anyway, Jesse Magdaleno is so short. This was my first time seeing him in person. Whoa. I mean, I know I'm tall, so obviously everyone is shorter than me. But, man, he's really short. But my interview with him was excellent. Obviously, look, I thought staying with Rob, I was going to have better internet. It's almost impossible to upload. It took me 7 hours to upload 3 videos. I did the Skip Bayless and the Bernardo, and man, the press conference hasn't even gone up for Mayweather-Pacquiao. This internet is just ridiculous. But Jesse Magdaleno, no longer being trained by Julio Diaz, which we knew, but now he's with Ismael Salas. And what I like is that this kid wants Leo Santa Cruz, wants Rigondeaux. And I don't know if he has the talent. He's actually, he's actually a very good fighter, but I don't know if he has the talent for a Rigo. But maybe having a Cuban trainer in your corner can help you out in the Rigondeaux situation. But he's already saying, like, Leo Santa Cruz, he stutters when you interview him. Abner Mars, they don't never want to say what they want to do. I want to fight these guys. I'm saying I'm ready right now, and I know I got to get through this fight. But after that fight, I'm ready. I'm ready.
Seems like he's been ready for a long time. I mean, I think you've said it. I've said it. A lot of people have said it. That, I mean, even Diego De La Hoya, or Magdaleno, sorry, is he's a good fighter, but he isn't as good as Jesse. And Jesse is definitely the standout of the two of them. And I've always been wanting him to step up sooner. I mean, you see people like Oscar Valdez that are hovering around that same weight class. We see them step up sooner. And I understand that they were Olympians, but at the same time, we've been sitting on Jesse Magdaleno for long enough, and he hasn't really even made a TV appearance. This is probably his first one. So I'm excited for him to get into the game because I absolutely think he could be competitive in all of those fights, if not win. So the Rigo one, though, there's not many people I'd even give it a consider a chance.
I don't know if I heard you wrong because his AC cranked on. And again, for anybody that doesn't know, we did a spontaneous show yesterday. We did a countdown show. We're going to try and do a show every day. So we might give you another one tomorrow. But everyone did already fly in. Canadian Jose is here. Vic, Pete, Castle Hill, Gil, Twan. Oh my God, it's so many of y'all. And after the show, it's gonna be like, I don't know how late, but I'm gonna head out there and meet up with the guys. But I think you said he hasn't been on TV. He totally's been on TV.
Like Unimas and that stuff like that, but he's never been on, like, I guess, an English network broadcast, has he? To my knowledge, he hasn't. I've seen him on like Solo there, and I've seen him on HBO.
That might be correct. I think he did have an ESPN fight though, James. And also Davey Boy in the UK, Essex UK, in the chat says WBO is against Heyman. I think he's right about that because there was a rumor that before Ruslan, remember Ruslan Matisse was supposed to get that WBO, but went to Crawford, even though that has nothing to do with Heyman. But after that Peter Quillen situation, right? Wasn't that WBO or was that WBA?
He's a WBO because the WBA, yeah, it is WBO because WBA is Miguel Cotto. Mm-hmm. So yeah, maybe he does, man. That's a good point. There's a lot of dropping of the WBO. Maybe there's, I don't know. We know that the belts are probably going to be eventually gone soon anyway. Maybe the WBO he understands isn't as important as the WBA as much as we like to think.
Yeah, in the chat, nothing for something. He totally brought his wife, but she's a boxing fan. She's a big Sergio Martinez fan, and she's actually dragging him out to the Ishe Smith fight tonight. Yeah, they were giving away credentials to that fight.
I'm sure they were, man. Ishe Smith.
But I will say this, to Top Rank Fight too, because I went to that press conference today for the Beltron, and it was like, Ness, you on the list? And I'm like, nah. Is you want to come? I'm like,
Oh,
and I was like, Vic, you going? And he's like, yeah, dude, I'm going. And
I thought you were using that as like a figure of speech, man. I didn't know they were actually giving it out. With all that media that's out there right now, they have to give away the media credentials for this fight. That's crazy.
Yo, what's fucking with? We was at Vic's hotel, and Ricky Hatton was right there, like nothing, like no mob, nothing, just drinking, chilling, and Bolivian Jose. Look, I mean, look at that, Canadian Jose, fucking. Nothing for son calling him Bolivian, got me saying Bolivian Jose. Canadian Jose wanted to pick, so I went up to Ricky and I told him. But I met Ricky a few times. Vic and Ricky must have got shit-faced together. Ricky got off the table and got up and went and hugged Vic. I'm like, what the fuck is going on? Yo, Vic everybody definitely knows Vic. I mean, he was all over the day looking like a superstar. It's crazy, man. But it's hot. It's nice out here, man. I didn't go to the MGM Grand. I know Deontay Wilder was there, but I wanted to be neutral and cover a little bit of the Top Rank. Plus, Vic was there. I wanted to spend some time with him. But Mayweather-Pacquiao, man, it's time to make those predictions. I'm going to stick with my prediction from early on, and it's going to be Mayweather. I mean, the more fights that I watch, the more that I just think that he's not that he's any better. It's just the what he's good at is what I guess it's like Pacquiao's kryptonite. That left hook, lead left hook, that counter left hook, and then that straight right. And those jabs, man. I mean, remember when Bradley both fights, when he used the jab, he had success, especially in the second fight. He had a bunch of success using that jab. And Mayweather's a disciplined fighter. He uses the jab. He doesn't play. He's not going to get caught up in freaking, what do you call it? Caught up in, yeah, like a slugfest. That's not his thing, man.
Yeah, I mean, I'm going with you, man. I've been saying for a long time that I thought Mayweather's going to win this fight. But I do disagree with you on one point. I do think in pockets, he is definitely going to get involved into a slug fight. Pacquiao just has a good ability to kind of get you to fight a lot faster than you want to because you feel like you need a match's intensity. But like you said the jab is going to be key. This jab is going to be huge on Manny Pacquiao because not only can Floyd Mayweather throw a good jab, he's able to keep you at length with it. He gets really long, and although sometimes he drops his hands, he knows the right time to do this type of stuff. And I really think that's going to give severe issues to Pacquiao. And like you said, he gets counterpunched a lot. That's his kryptonite. So at that point, I mean, Mayweather isn't, I guess, a counterpuncher in the sense of Juan Manuel Marquez is, but he is his speed, his accuracy, his ability to throw on the fly allows him to his counterpunching to be there in awkward situations. So I think early Pacquiao's going to start off fast. I think he's going to then peter off for the middle rounds. Late, he's going to come back out and try to steal a fight with his energy again. But I can't see it any other way. Like you said, I watched tapes and tapes and tapes, and I feel that Mayweather's going to win this. I still think it's going to be close. I think it's going to be like an 8-4, 7-5. But I definitely think Mayweather's going to win. We'll see if he gets the decision. If there's conspiracy theories out there, I'm sure this is one of them. So,
yeah, man.
Because I think this is going to be good enough for a rematch. Everyone's saying that they don't think this fight's going to turn out the way we want it to be. I think it's going to be good enough to warrant a rematch where it was close enough that people won't even question it.
Yeah, I hope. Again, I've always said it, and I especially being out in Vegas, I heard plenty of things about Mayweather and media and things like that. But I wouldn't be who I am if I don't keep it real. And I kind of want Pacquiao to win, man. He's just more engaging, outgoing. He's willing to fight the guys, it's not a big hoopla to get his guys in the ring. And I know it's kind of unfair to say something like that because you look at Mayweather's fights or past fights, and other than Pacquiao, it's not hard to make a fight. Like Mayweather, they don't drag negotiations this way. Some could argue about the Khan situation, but I just never think he really ever took Khan seriously. Hopefully, after this fight, if he wins, he does take Khan seriously, and we could see that style matchup as well. But I just believe that Pacquiao is more willing to fight those type of guys that we want him to fight. He did fight Cotto first. He did fight Margarito. He's fought, like people told me, he's fought legends. He's got Hall of Famers on his record, and so does Mayweather. But I mean, he's got Morales, he's got Barrera. I mean, he's got Cotto, he's got Marquez. I mean, he's got a lot of names he's got a lot of scalps, man. This dude was chopping scalps early, and I feel like he's at least willing and is in necessity. If we go according to the headlines, all right. So please, Pacquiao fans, I'm not calling you Pactards or nothing. I'm calling you Pacquiao fans. Don't attack me. I don't know if he's still in financial dangers, but we know that there was a time, which means he'll stick around. He's a congressman. He needs money for his country. I mean, like I said yesterday, he was giving away 200 room keys. Just think about that. Somebody's got to pay for that. They're not giving that up for free. You know what I'm saying? It's coming out of somewhere, and it's coming out of Pacquiao's, money. So hopefully he'll continue to fight. Floyd, while I believe that he will fight past this Showtime contract, you just never know with him. He's already retired for 18 months. So I don't want to risk that again, And maybe if he wins and retires, then it's not a big deal because, Pacquiao can go on and still be the next great welterweight. But we would always want to see that rematch. And I just don't know if Floyd will give it. And like I said yesterday, I know that he's gave Castillo his rematch and Maidana. So history says that he will give a rematch. But I don't feel certain of that. That's all I can say. Do you feel certain?
I don't. I really don't. And for all the reasons why you named, that's why I'm kind of pulling for Pacquiao because I do believe he'll get back in there. Plus, he is younger than Floyd. So I guess you can argue that Pacquiao has been through a lot more wars, which is absolutely true. And so maybe although he's 36 years old, he's older than Floyd because Floyd hasn't been, I guess, had taken as much damage as Manny Pacquiao has. But
Thanks.
there's a lot of reasons. If he could especially beat Floyd Mayweather, I imagine that he'd stay in there for a long time and try to at least get the top of the names before he gets out. I don't see him taking easy fights to cruise to the end. I guess nor do I with Mayweather. But I think he's going to retire at the end of the Showtime contract, because he even said so on his documentary. And for whatever reason, I believe it for the first time right now.
All right, so let me just, I mean, Rob is saying something about he can't hear something in the chat. Please let me know. You guys obviously hear James, and you obviously hear me, so I have no clue what he's talking about. But
Check. You hear me?
Casual. What up?
Casual, I hear Casual.
What's up, man? How's
What up?
Vegas? You in a silhouette right now. I can't really see you.
Yeah, the sun is actually setting the opposite way right now.
Yeah, you gotta turn the camera around. Well, all right. So how's the vibes out there in Vegas, man?
Definitely good, man. I mean, it's just it's awesome to see so many people here gathered for this fight. Like, I got an email, I told you guys yesterday, I got an email about someone that wanted me to be on their radio show from out here, a local radio station in California. I just got a text that says I can only hear you. All right, let me try and address this really quick. In a second, while I do that, I'm gonna take a caller just to clear up some air now. 559, what's going on, brother? 559. All right, I'll be back then. Santana, talk to me. Or Fight Doctor. Might be Fight Doctor. Damn, I'm wrong. It's Santana. What up? What up?
He sounds real low on my end.
All right, Santana. Well, so what was that again? I was actually doing a sentence. You said who's getting knocked out?
I think he's a Pacquiao.
No. I never said he ain't got no power. I just ain't seen no knockout in a long time.
And one more thing, I know you say the jab to the body of Mayweather, that Mayweather had to use the jab to the body of Pacquiao. I think that's a good punch, but I think Pacquiao can't counter Mayweather by doing that, because that's the same punch that Zab Judah caught Floyd trying to jab to the body and hit him with that right and dropped him, but they didn't count it as a knockdown. But Floyd was able to jab to the body with slower opponents, but Pacquiao got the hand speed to catch Floyd. If he reaches down there and tries to jab to the body, he can hit him with that right hand and counter him. So yeah.
Here and we'll probably get back. Got some time, man. I'm gonna try and give everybody a little bit of time. We're gonna get down this line. But Enrique, me and James already gave our picks. Basically, what's going on with you?
Oh, you know, I'm leaning towards Pacquiao, man. I still really haven't chose who to go for, but I think Pacquiao has what it takes to hurt Floyd Mayweather and actually show us somebody a wounded Floyd Mayweather fighting. I think it's gonna be rough in the beginning. I don't think there's no fill out. Well, maybe there's a little fill out, but it's gonna get right into the action because both men want to hurt each other. Both men want to prove something. And Pacquiao has the speed and the angles, and he does. I don't think Mayweather ever fought a person like Pacquiao. So this is a casual fans fight right here. You know, the big fight, and I'm gonna pick my man Pacquiao to win.
All right. So what we're gonna do is obviously I'm getting a lot of messages in the chat saying, "Don't go to the callers. Tell us about Vegas." So I'll say like a little story here and there, and then take a caller because obviously, you know, this is a prediction show. We got to take callers. So what I will say is this: me and Vic heard it's gonna be Broner versus Zab Judah on the undercard of Wilder out here in Vegas in June.
I don't hate that fight. I don't hate that fight at all, man. Actually, that's a good fight. Well, I mean, I guess if you take into account Zab Judah's last fight and his lackluster performance against Paul Malignaggi, maybe he's slid a lot more than I can remember him. But I think that could still be a good fight. Someone that's veteran tested like that, has got pop in that left hand. He could hurt Broner, and we'll see what he got. But would that be at 147 then?
I don't know. I
imagine it would be. So, and why not get in there with Broner if you've just been sparring with the best version of Broner possible, Floyd Mayweather? So, I like that fight.
Yeah, but I don't like the Zab keeps those his hands in his pocket, man.
I think that could.
James, what?
Yo, I hear a bad echo. That's what you're hearing.
What, right now there's an echo?
Yeah, that's why you think I'm talking when I'm not. Enrique, can you hear that, brother?
I hear the echo, but I also hear Nestor clearly. I hear your echo on your end.
Weird.
I don't hear any echo, and I don't see anything in the chat. So let's just keep it moving. Yeah, my problem is the Zab. Look, he waited till the 9th round to show some life in that fight with Danny. You know, a lot of people that call in here, they just say Zab looked good to give me shit because, you know, they know I like Danny. But come on, man, if anybody truly thinks he was competitive in that fight, you're kind of crazy.
I don't remember being that far off. It's been a long time since I've actually seen the fight. Maybe I'll go back and watch it. But I remember Danny doing, obviously, like you said, winning the majority of the rounds. But I thought early that Zab Judah did come on strong, and then he came on late again. I don't know. I'll have to go back and watch it. But I still think that would be a good fight. The styles match up, the way that Zab just knows how to come forward. And we'll see if Broner has the power because we'll find out quickly against Zab Judah if he does. What say you, Enrique? What do you think?
But before Enrique, before you go in, so you think that Molina is more durable than Zab in terms of chin?
No, I'd say about the same. I mean, he's been knocked out before. Zab Judah's been knocked out before, but Zab Judah's also been in there with a lot higher competition to allow himself to have been knocked out in those positions. So, I mean, I personally think that Zab Judah is more credible of opponent than John Molina is. So,
Enrique, what about you, player?
I mean, I like the name Zab Judah. I don't know about him now. What's his state? His state is as a boxer. We seen him not do well. I mean, he looked good against Danny Garcia. I don't know if this is a measurement before Broner faces Garcia because that's been a talk about. So,
that's a good point, man.
I don't know, you know what Broner. I would pick Broner right away off the bat. No.
That's a good point, man. But my thing is, we just seen Paulie shut Zab down, basically, man. I mean, Remember, those scorecards were something like 116, 111, 117, 110. I mean, it was a shutout for Zab.
It's true. Maybe I'll be wrong, but I don't know. For whatever reason, I still like the fight. I can't explain why. Then I guess I already made my point.
Now, I will say this. Paulie is definitely more active than Broner, but I don't know, man. We'll see. Let's take a caller. That's one story, so let's hit up another caller here. 630, you're up.
What's going on, guys? Shout out to the Boston Voice for doing it on the fly, Ness and everybody out in Vegas. Got through watching Ashley Taylor fight on ESPN Thursday Night Fight Special. Pretty good fight. But just make a quick point on the Broner. Like, why would y'all want to see him fight Zab Judah? What about that guy Postal that's been waiting for that title fight for a while? Is he a top contender? Victor Postal, right? At 140?
I think Victor Postal signed the top rank, and then with Broner being over at Al Heyman, they're in that separate universe bullshit.
All right, cool. We can scratch that down, but I'm just going to give a quick fight breakdown in my prediction. My fight breakdown is, like Santana said, shout out to Chicago, the body work. I think Floyd Mayweather, if he do the body work early, he don't try to do too much filling out, because Pacquiao going to come out and try to just jump on him, I believe. I think if he goes to the body early, man, he could slow him down, and I can see a TKO, maybe, I say 9 through 11. Floyd slow him down, and then Floyd want to, show us that he got the guts and the heart to put somebody away. I think Pacquiao, being a natural smaller guy, he can actually hurt him and put him away. But I still think it's going to be a decent fight, a little bit closer fight than what people expect. But I was watching a lot of old tapes to Pacquiao. If you look at a lot of the later rounds, man, he just don't have the same output as he did when he did the first, say, 6 or 7 rounds. Once he gets about 8, 9, even the Bradley fights, he just slow down, and you see Bradley giving him body work. And Bradley's not I don't think, as strong as puncher as Floyd Mayweather, and he ain't as technical. So I'm gonna give Floyd the edge. I'm gonna say maybe TKO, or he's gonna stop him the later round.
Well, all right, brother. We won't be engaging too much because there's a lot of callers want to make their picks, but we're gonna take that down. And I'm sure Robbie's on the line somewhere.
But damn, that's the first 2 callers are picking Mayweather by knockout.
Well, you're going to get a lot of that. There's a lot of guys that love Floyd and still believe, but, I mean, technically, how does he do it if he hasn't done it in so long?
They do make a good point about Pacquiao being so small. I mean, we got to think, although his body's big, I mean, maybe he still has, like, the bone structure of a small guy. That's why he got knocked out by Juan Manuel Marquez. Obviously, that was a well-placed punch. But we've also seen him in the past. He has been hurt before at lower weight classes. So I think that is a good point, that he is going to be fighting, again, a smaller fighter in the ring, someone that might not be able to take the punch that he has. What little power, I don't think think he has little power, but he doesn't have knockout power. But I guess what his power that he does have, I do think that he has enough. If he catches Manny just right, he could put him out.
But what about?
But I don't think he will. I personally don't think he will. I think it could be vice versa, though, too, because I think that Pacquiao's just as strong. So
I didn't hear your pick, James. Who did you pick?
I got Mayweather by, I say 7-5, 8-4 decision.
What about you, Ness?
Yeah, I got Mayweather unanimous decision. I mean,
UD?
Yeah, I don't think he's going to score a knockout. I mean, it's going to go to 12, in my opinion. I mean, if he can stop Manny, the thing is, I don't even want him to stop Manny, because
I'm surprised no one thinks that Manny cannot. No one's saying that Manny can hurt Floyd.
They will. They will. We just started taking callers. They most definitely are going to call in.
I'm an underdog guy, so I'm going for Manny Pacquiao.
Yeah, but this is what I'm trying to say. If Floyd wins by knockout, is he going to get any credit, or are people going to start saying, oh, Marquez weakened his chin? He was done after Marquez. He just hadn't fought a puncher. Bradley's not a puncher. Algieri's not a puncher. Rios is too slow to even hit him with a punch, and that's why Floyd knocked him out. Marquez did it. I don't want to hear that, so I'd rather Floyd win by decision.
I think if he wins either way.
Or Manny win. Manny win anyway. He could win, and it'll be great for Manny. Anyway he wins.
I think if Floyd Mayweather wins, he's going to wear that TBE. I think the next fight, he's not going to give any a rematch, and he'll probably fight Khan and win and set off into the sunset with a TBE and a 0.
That makes a lot of sense, but Nas, to argue your point, brother, I think that if he does knock him out, I think it depends on the type or the way he does knock him out. If he hits a one flash punch, maybe in the first round or somewhere in the third or fourth, people might bring up your argument to kind of counter that and say why Pacquiao did get knocked out. But if he's able to overwhelm him, if he's able to like kind of Ricky Hatton him where he just starts really beating the crap out of him, and then Pacquiao comes in and he just ices him out like that, I think that people will give him the credit for it, especially if it's a TKO stoppage like Paul Malignaggi and Amir Khan. If he's able to just throw those hands and get that stoppage like that, not only I'll give him credit for all those knockouts regardless, but I think people will absolutely give him the credit and actually think that it's a good win. So that's my take. I think that knocking out Manny Pacquiao, although he's been knocked out before, is still a tremendous feat in boxing.
Well, James, I really hope that you're right, but I just don't see it. I think people love to hate more than they love to congratulate. And, you know, if Floyd wins in that manner, they're going to look for a reason, because that's just the way these fans are, man. I mean, check the comments, dude. Not today in our chat, but in general, in any Mayweather-Pacquiao video, any prediction or whatever the case may be, you get a lot of that, dude. And it doesn't even have to be Mayweather for that matter. I mean, in general, people just make up excuses for their fighter, and I feel like if he gets a knockout, they're going to discredit. They're going to say, you know, Manny's chin was already because of Marquez and yada, 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 and et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. But 503, I believe this is Cincinnati. Talk to me.
Say 503?
I guess it's not. This is Josue from Lower Oregon.
There you go. There you go. That's what it is, Ness. That's what it is. Hey, I'm happy to hear that you landed in Las Vegas safe and sound, Ness, and I'm happy that the show's going on and everything. I thought you were going to have one earlier because I checked. I tried calling at the regular time, and then it kept just said keep calling back in 15 minutes. So that's what I kept doing.
You know what the thing is. The time zone difference, since I'm in Vegas, 7 o'clock is 4 o'clock, and I was at the press conference today and yesterday. I was at whatever they were having final press conference for Mayweather-Pacquiao. So it's just like impossible to do it at our older time. So now I kind of get what you guys are saying, but I still do see that it's 4 o'clock when I do it from the east, which means a good percentage of you guys should be getting out of work if you work from 8 to 4 anyway.
Yeah. Well, that's cool, man. I mean, it's cool. I knew you were here on this side. So, but anyways, so my official pick for this Saturday is going to be Floyd Mayweather. I think what I think is going to happen is we're going to see a new Floyd. We're going to see a Floyd just in like another level that we didn't think he had in him. I don't think he's going to have a slugfest. He's going to be what Floyd does. I think it's going to look really good, and people are going to finally shut up about, about the Floyd Mayweather Pacquiao situation. People are finally going to, shut up. But I got him winning by 12 rounds. But have you guys?
Wait. Hold on, Josue. 12-0?
Yeah, dude, just a complete shutout, dude. Dude, Floyd. I mean, from what we know about Floyd Mayweather, that he's never taken an opponent lightly, especially for a guy that is supposedly known as a killer, and and fast hands, fast feet, great, just an athletic, a good person, a winner. He's not going to take this guy lightly. I think it's going to be a 12-round, decision. I mean, you can't pick it any other way. Maybe he might lose the first round, but that's it. I think that's going to be it. But I see a unanimous decision for Floyd. The only thing I'm hoping is that it's not a boring fight. I hope there's some exciting moments to this, to this whole extravaganza, this event. I'm not excited about seeing Leo Santa Cruz, man. I'm sick and tired of seeing this dude. This guy needs to fight somebody, but what can we do, man? It's Leo Santa Cruz. But yeah, man, the whole Floyd's gonna look, it's gonna look great. I think we're just gonna see a new level that we've never seen before on Floyd, and but that's about it, man. That's all I got. 2 more days until fight day. Can't wait. I ordered the pay-per-view early, so I'm ready, man. I'm ready.
Yeah, man, I had Rob order his early too because after both Hirschman and Espinoza said that, I don't want no slip ups. And this dude was trying to get a different service within 2 days because I was complaining about his internet. Yo, let me tell you something. I did an internet speed test. This dude's got 0.56 upload speed. That's worse than a cell phone, man. It's disrespectful that he's even paying money for that. Listen, Josue, let me get to some other callers here. 1111111, you're up. If you called in on Skype or you got a blocked number, it's you.
Hey, I want to say to Josue, if it's going to be
Yes, sir. Hold on a minute, Enrique. Yes, who's this?
Hey, it's John from Portland, Oregon.
What's up, John?
Hello?
Yes.
Hey, what up? I got two predictions. I think all right, the first one, I think Mayweather whitewashes Pacquiao. I think he's gonna just outpoint him and just dominate the fight. I think he's gonna use a lot of leg work. He's gonna use that reach, and I think this is gonna be really easy for him. That's my first prediction. Easy work. The second one, I think, Pacquiao might Timothy Bradley him.
Whoa. Wait a minute, bro. You can't make two predictions for two separate fighters. I thought you were making a prediction on, like, the undercard. What's going on? You got to pick a winner and a loser, not a winner and a winner.
No. Look, listen. I'm predicting both Mayweather, but the second one maybe it's a gift decision. If Pacquiao, Bradley's him, I still see Mayweather taking the victory, still getting the gift decision. So,
all right.
His only chance is knocking out Mayweather, and that's it.
All right, brother. Well, I'm gonna get to some other callers, man, and thank you for calling in and making your pick. What we got? What do you guys think of that? I mean, making a pick for both fighters, isn't that like cheating?
That's uncertainty. But for Josue, who's calling it a 12-round fight for Mayweather shutout, and saying he hopes it's not going to be boring. If it's a 12-round shutout, that is a boring fight in my eyes.
I mean, if 8 of these rounds were extremely competitive, but you still thought that Mayweather came on the other side, I could see how a 12-round fight would be not boring. But typically when we do see that, you're right, man. It's usually is boring. But like I said, I have a strong feeling I'm not going to be let down in this fight, really, no matter what. Assuming we get, I guess, not a robbery or something or a draw.
In the chat, again, from Royal Ass and Music, Pac's gonna shock the world. Listen, that would be great. That would really be great. We need something like that. I want the ball in Pacquiao's court so that we could get another one. I mean, Pacquiao fought Marquez 4 times. Why can't we have this fight 4 times again? Unless, like Josue said, it's a 12-0. Then it's like, we don't need it. We just don't need it. What do we got here? We're gonna go to 816. You're live. Who's this? 816.
Hold up next. Come back to me in like 5 minutes.
All right. AB, I know an amigo that knows an amigo.
What's up, man?
What up?
Yesterday I was having a conversation with my brother, and something interesting, I just, came to my head after that conversation was, I said, we're having a conversation about the point that.
AB, you got bad service. AB, move around a little bit because I don't want to, skip you because it's going to be impossible to come back to you.
He's a bum.
You sound very low. Yo, was that?
That was Stewart. That was Stewart Little.
But that's Casual Fan. He did that. What's up? Yeah, we hear you.
So he was saying that the prime Margarito would have given Floyd trouble at that time because he had said that the activity, how he's always coming forward and he's always throwing a lot of punches, and was taking a lot of punishment, and the ability to take that much punishment and continue to come forward would have troubled Floyd, even though, you know, he said that Floyd still would have won. And I said, well, you know, Manny does the same thing. Manny keeps coming forward and taking punishment. And then I told him, when have we ever seen Manny really in a chess match? And then he said, well, Marquette, me, you know, that was a chess match. He's pretty much Manny.
Damn, AB. Hold on a minute, AB. James, do you hear him, or is it just me that hears him that way? Because it could be my internet being as though I'm at this, you know, house that doesn't have great internet.
No, he sounds low to me, but that's my problem with my, like, I guess in my ears right now it's not as high, but
no. AB, go outside, brother, because I'm telling you, it's these. Oh, he hung up. I knew it was him. 773 Fight Doctor in the house.
Nah, this ain't Fight Doctor.
Damn.
This is a first-time caller. Hey, man, you
Wait. Hold up. You said first time caller.
I said third time.
Oh, okay.
Nah, but you gave me that time to give me Fight Doctor. It's all good, man. So I'm taking Mayweather to win, man. I hope whatever happens, I mean, I don't know, a lot of my boys or whoever, I hope it's decisive, I hope it's honest, I hope the judge don't have nothing to do with it. I'm tired of hearing people hating, talking about Kenny Davis, on Mayweather's side. Like you said earlier about their teeth, there's always somebody hating. I mean, it don't matter. It's going to be Pacquiao was too small. People who say he lost in Ghana, they say he killed against Ortiz and should have knocked his ass out when he should have, and dude deserved it. Either way it goes, it's going to be something to take Mayweather's win away from him, discredit him for whatever it is. We saw all that shit 24/7 when they robbed him from the Olympics. He's been dealing with this shit from the whole time he's been in boxing, man. So I want Mayweather to win. I want him to win the fight. If he knock him out, so what? Yeah, I just want Mayweather to win, man. That's it, man. I made my pick, dog.
All right, brother. Thanks for calling in, player. This is the first, right? From the email, Nesta, what's wrong with you? I'm starting to really wonder about you. The show is supposed to be about Floyd and Manny, but all you can do is talk about who turned down $2 million, which might just be a rumor. What's wrong, bro? Are you slipping? I don't get it. Yesterday was a spontaneous show, okay? And you got the nerve to be picky. I can't believe people some days. Let me see. We're going to get to some picks here from the chat. We're going to start taking your picks in the chat, too. So, you know, don't all give them out at once if you want them to be recorded, because we will be writing them down as we're writing the callers down. So, you know, make those picks, and we will shout your screen name out and write that down. Let me see here. We're going to 3-1-2. You're up.
Fight Doctor in the house. How's the sound quality?
You sound good, but it's funny that today you choose to call in from a 3-1-2, and the past couple of days it's been a freaking 7-7-3 or whatever, the Chicago number. Man, you just playing games with me.
Well, whenever I call in from this phone, it always gives me problems. All right. Look, while we got a good connection, let me make this real quick, all right? I'm going to give a shout-out to my man, Santella, who's quickly becoming my favorite caller, okay? Santella is always on point, but I need to disagree with you, brother, on one point, which is a Mayweather jab. Now, yeah, Judah was able to catch Mayweather in the second round when he was jabbing to the body, and he caught him with a counter right hook, and that's what caused the knockdown, okay? And now, see, here's the problem for Pacquiao. One, Pacquiao does not have the same right hand that Judah has. Judah's right hand is better than Pacquiao's right hand. And then the second problem is that Judah matches up better physically against Floyd than does Pacquiao. Okay, so, and then there's a third issue, right? The third issue is that when you jab at Pacquiao, in fact, when you are offensive, going towards Pacquiao, he stops and either covers up or blocks punches with his face. Pacquiao is not a counterpuncher. He's not. Now, we've seen him counterpunch in the past, and I think in his last fight against Algieri, he did catch Algieri with a couple of counterpunches. But Pacquiao is not a counterpuncher, okay? And when you jab at Pacquiao, he covers up. He does not look to counter. So I'm calling it right now. Mayweather jabs all night long at Pacquiao with impunity. Pacquiao has no answer for Mayweather's jab. Okay, now I'm going to leave you with that, let you in on that for a while, but I'm telling you right now, I'm going to call back Sunday, and if that's not the case, I'm going to eat crow. But I'm telling you right now, Pacquiao has no answer for the Mayweather jab. To the body, to the head, don't matter. Pacquiao has no answer for the Mayweather jab, and I'm leaving you with that.
Fight Doctor out. I just want to remind everybody that if you want to get in on that $10,000 guarantee over at Throwdown Fantasy Boxing, you better hurry up because it's only like 4 hours left before the pot closes. And remember, they're giving away free money, and that's at Throwdown Fantasy Boxing. No, throwdownfantasy.com, right? Let me just double check that before I.
It's throwdownfantasy.com.
Yeah, throwdownfantasy.com. So remember to head on over there. Remember, they're doing over 120 payouts, and it's a fantasy boxing, man. James, actually, what's up, bro? You've been playing. Are you gonna win any money or what?
I hope I do. I feel like I did a good job picking my winners here, but the game started just now today, so I think you might be able to jump in. I'm not sure if it's locked down, but go check it out to make sure if it isn't. But I got a bunch of emails. I started 4 games. All 4 games started up. Got emails to remind me. Can't wait to check to see the score. I want to check the score now, but I want to kill my internet connection and slow down the pace of the show. So.
Okay, so what score do you have to get so you can get some real bucks? So your bachelor party tomorrow. And mind you, let me tell you, I heard Abe got you a limo and a couple of bottles. Is that true?
I haven't heard anything about that.
Dude, I was with Canadian Jose. They're saying that Abe got a limo, a table, and a few bottles for the bachelor party. And I only know one bachelor having a party, and that's you, my friend.
Yeah, that makes me even more excited to go. But to explain the fantasy boxing stuff, it's not going to be just today. It's broken up over a series of time. So after May 2nd, I guess tomorrow, that's when the actual game will end. Other times I've seen it be a little bit longer, but this time is a few days long. So get in there now. But I'm stoked, man. I didn't know limo and bottles. Shit, Abe is balling from. I think he's from what? San Francisco or Oakland? The Bay Area.
Listen, let me tell you something. If Jose's wife listens to the show, he's about to get in trouble because he's like, dude, I heard Abe parties hard. I had to come. And he wanted to leave the ball and chain, but she's here. So I don't know, man. I heard, listen, I seen pictures of Boogie Down Sean stretched out in a limousine, ass up, passed out, and it was Abe's work. So good thing for me is I don't drink. And when I drink, it's very, very social. And I just don't consume much. I mean, I've been out here, 3 days with a bunch of party animals, and I had one Tecate. That's it. That's all. I'm not a drinker. Actually, today I did have I had cranberry and vodka because I was at the blackjack table, baby. These cigarettes free because I won today. But James, I'm gonna take a caller and then run and go get my charger because if I don't charge this phone, I won't be in Las Vegas Strip tonight. So, 508, you're up.
Yo, finally waiting for this moment. It's here. Give me some of that money, man, baby. What's going on, guys?
Georgie Porgy in the house. What up, bro? Give us your thoughts. Tell us what you've been waiting so long for this fight. Let's see what you got today.
Well, I think it's gonna be money made, man. The first round gonna set it all. I think whoever wins the first 2 rounds and establish that pace, you're gonna keep doing the same shit all the way to the 12th. It could be boring. We don't know what we're gonna get. That's the whole thing. I'm expecting a lot of controversy from hand wraps to loaded gloves to a delay coming from the fucking dressing room, the whole 9. You know, it's gonna be beautiful. It's gonna be up all night. I just got one question. Is Santa Cruz fighting? Who he's fighting? For how much? And what the fuck with this clown, man? That's pretty much it. One love.
Yo, people over here like Ness, I seen you drinking a beer. Yeah, one. I have like one Corona on the show. A bunch of years ago, I probably used to drink a bunch of cranberry and vodka on the show, but it was always like one tall glass. It's just not my thing, man. It's not my thing.
I hear you. I want to be able to remember this fight. I want to be able to remember this weekend. So it's beer all weekend for me.
Yeah, but isn't the party tomorrow?
Yeah, well, it's both nights. We're all going out after the fights tomorrow too, or on Saturday.
Oh, okay, damn. Party animals. I was gonna say something. Let me get to another caller here though. What did Georgie Porgy pick?
Mayweather.
Okay, that's smart. That's smart. 760. You're up.
That's easy, not smart.
Hey, what's up, man? Sam from San Diego.
What up? What up?
I'm picking Mayweather. I think he just have all the intangibles. Now, Pacquiao does have a chance if he throw a lot of punches, and Mayweather don't have any activity. And I can see a situation with Brad, with the Bradley fight, where Pacquiao throwing a flurry in the last rounds and people giving a round to Pacquiao happening. But I think Mayweather wins 9-3.
Well, all right, brother. We're going to take that down. Remember, Sunday is Crow Day. I don't want to – look, it's a lot of callers here. I'm getting to everybody quickly because I want all your picks. Don't cheat us. You picked it wrong. Call in. This is the fight of the century. Make your pick. Eat your crow. Actually, damn. Oh, well, I do got the crow here, so even from Vegas, we're going to serve up that crow, baby. I keep it with me. Right, really quick, I just want to remind everybody that we also have our own game on Throwdown Fantasy Boxing where you can win 1,000 fantasy points. So remember, you can join Throwdown Fantasy Boxing and win money and also just play amongst, a bunch of other boxing fans for free. We have our own game set up. They were so gracious enough as to do that for us. I had no clue, actually, when he came on or whatever, he let us know. I didn't know. So that was awesome. So I'd encourage you guys to participate in our game as well as that $10,000 game. I mean, don't go over there and not play that one. That's for sure. And they accept all major credit cards, American Express. They accept PayPal. They accept Visa. And MasterCard. So, do your thing, man. Have some fun. And like I said, it's safe, man. It's CompuBox. That's like Nike. You know what I'm saying? 30 years in the business. 210, you're up.
Yeah, this is First of all, I'm excited for the fight. Thank you guys for doing the show. I'm going to pick Mayweather 8-round stoppage.
Wow, so many knockouts. Thank you for your call, brother. All the way from Texas, I believe. 210, 65 up. 650, you're up.
Yo, what up, man?
What up, what up?
What up, what up?
Oh, with Floyd on decision, I'm going to say 9-3, 8-4. 9-3 or 8 rounds to 4. I just think that Manny Pacquiao just made too many mistakes for Floyd. And man, he's just one-handed. Manny Pacquiao don't got a jab. He don't got a right hook. I just think that you can't be one-handed and make so many mistakes the way Pacquiao does to take you on beat Floyd. The only advantage I see Pacquiao having is speed, man. That's about it. Oh, man, I got one other thing. So you're saying that Adrian Broner versus Zab Judah?
That's the rumor out here in Vegas. And it came, listen, and it came from a good source. It came from a very good source is all I could say. Very close to the camp. I could easily write a boxing scene story and say sources close to the camp said.
No, but I forgot who said it. I think it was like 2 weeks ago. Somebody wrote something about him versus Randy Bartholomew.
I heard that too, but that was old news. I don't know. The new rumor is Judah. And Rancey's, I mean, it doesn't make any sense. That fight doesn't make any sense because Rancey's just moving up, and his name is not big enough to get in there with Broner when Broner already had like 4 gimmies, right? What he had? The Carlos Molina, the John Molina, and he fought someone in between that, right?
Yeah, but isn't Zab Judah like the same thing? Because this is what I'm saying.
But he's a name, though. He's a name, though. For the casual fans, he's a name.
Yeah, but I'm saying, what does it get him to beat Zab Judah? Zab Judah got shut out, pretty much shut out against Paulie Malignaggi.
Well, like,
with no power.
But like casual fans said, it's a good gauge or barometer fight if you're gonna fight Danny. It's like, let's see how we do versus Zab. We know how Danny did versus Zab. And it's also another way to build up the fight because it's a common opponent. And they're like, oh, Broner could beat Danny because, look, he whitewashed Zab or he knocked Zab out. He did better than Danny. You know, that's how boxing is, bro.
Yeah, but it just depends on, like what kind of Zab judo comes out. Because obviously, I don't know if y'all agree, but I think as far as skills, I think the best Zab is much better than Agent Broner. The best Agent Broner.
I hear you, player. Well, I'm going to keep it moving. We got to stick to the topic. A lot of callers. 469, you're up. 469.
What's up, Ness? From Dallas, brother.
What's going on, Miguel?
Not much, brother. Man, I'm glad you over there in Vegas having fun, bro. Hating over here, brother.
Nah, man, don't hate. You need to come down here. That's all.
Man, I'm trying to. Hopefully, we'll make it to Canelo. Y'all gonna be up there May 9th?
Man, I wish, man. I remember way back when that fight got signed. Somebody said they was gonna take care of my hotel. I was gonna make it if I had a free hotel, but I ain't going out there. It's too much money after being out here for like. I'm gonna be out here for 7 days, bro.
Man, that sucks, man. I sure wanted to meet you up there, man. Hopefully, I get a chance, man. Anyhow, to make my pick, bro. I can't believe these people over there, man, saying about Manny. They used to be whitewashed. Man, you know what? I'm predicting Manny win, maybe very close fight. I think he might be able to take it just because of the rematch. I believe make double the money. So I got Manny.
All right, brother. Miguel, well, thanks for calling in. In the chat, I mean, dude, as long as I've been doing this show, I don't eat crow. As many people that call in like, Ness, you pick so-and-so. I mean, he over here, Ness, you better apologize if Pacquiao win. Listen, I want Pacquiao to win. I don't mind either man winning. I don't mind. It doesn't bother me whoever wins, believe me. James, what do we got on that count?
12-3, Mayweather. 4 knockouts for Mayweather, too.
Damn, that's easy.
Ouch. All right, we got Mr. Thumper saying, Ness, I got Manny knocking down, not KO, Mayweather in the... What?
I could see a flash knockdown.
Wait, no. But listen to this. Somebody, I guess you wrote this wrong, Mr. Thumper. Weird-ass name. Ness, I got Manny knocking down, not KO Mayweather in second round. What the fuck does that even mean?
That he's not going to KO Mayweather, but he's going to knock him down. He's going to flash knockdown him.
Only in the second round? So what's his prediction, though?
Manny will have a lead in the second round.
Oh, boy. Okay. Whatever that means.
Real quick, I read, and then I saw it in the chat, something about the cup that Mayweather sent over the boxing police to check out the cup. What's up with that? What's the news? Anybody know?
What, the piss test?
No, not the piss test. His his cup, his below the belt protection.
Oh. I don't know, man. Again, I wasn't at the MGM today. I was trying to be neutral and cover some of the top ranked stuff.
To me, that means that Floyd's probably really going to go to the body, and the camp knows that, and he's probably trying to get some high guards up, protect a little bit above the belly button.
Maybe. Suleiman, the fake Suleiman too. Ness, I got a draw. I didn't even check what the betting line was for a draw. Let me get to some of these guys here. What we got? 646 New York City.
Yo, what up, Ness? What up, Casual Fan? What up, James?
What up?
Stewart on the line?
Not today, brother. We're broadcasting from Vegas, man, so no Skype or the internet will kill us.
Alright, well, shout out to the UK Chris Eubank about the future, man. But, man, I think that Floyd's going to win by decision. I think he's going to come in and we're going to see a side of Floyd that we haven't seen in a long time, man. I think he has a lot of pent-up animosity from all the stupid fucking Pacquiao commercials and fucking that damn Pacquiao going to the Mandalay Bay. I feel like he's been real disrespectful. All the shit with Bob Arum, man. And you know what? I'm happy this fight's going to be going on. It's going to be a great fight. I can't fucking wait for the next couple of days, man. And this shit's going to be forever, man. I'm hyped for this shit, man. And Ness, man. And for Boogie Down Sean, QB, and I can't wait for them to eat their crow after this fight, man, because I know they're going for Pacquiao.
Oh, you know that's true. All right, brother. Well, thanks for calling in. He's totally right too. I'm pretty sure they all going Pacquiao around those parts. Ness picked Chris Algieri to beat Pac. Yes, I did. Yes, I did. Look at all them right hands he landed. Now watch a man with some actual decent power land those right hands. Let's see what happens Saturday, Playboy. Ness, read out my pick. Where is that? I don't even see your pick, player. Write it again. Swift hands, a draw is a cop-out decision to set up a pointless rematch. Yeah, you're right, but a rematch is something I wouldn't mind. Let's go to What do we? Oh, did we lose track here? Okay. 518.
Yo, it's Antonio from Movie. What's going on, man?
Antonio.
Yo, I want to talk about Mike Jones.
Who?
I got him.
No, I got you. That's the song. Mike Jones. Who?
Yeah. No, that's what I said. You said who? Yeah, you niggas. Nah, this. Anyways, so Mayweather Pac. Oh, my fault. Shit. So look, I just want to say that if there's a fighter out there who knows how to win in the sport of boxing, it's Floyd Money Mayweather. You know, and I don't see anything different happening May 2nd. You know, I just feel like Mayweather. Oh man, yo, seeing these all access and these training footage, I feel like Mayweather is looking bigger than ever. You know, he looks so much stronger during this training camp, and I just feel like he's coming to the fight, somewhere the point, a huge point that is, and I just feel like he's gonna knock out Pac Man, and I just really see this fight going like the No Mas, the round fight, and I just feel like later on in the fight, maybe 7, 8, 9, I just feel like Floyd is gonna burst out with those hooks, and I just see a stoppage happening. Pacquiao, man, I never seen him do confident. He's like confident everywhere. All the interviews, all the training footages, he's like confident 100%. Like he ain't got nothing to worry about. So he's gonna be all wrong come May 2nd. I give all the credit to the world to Pacquiao. Fighting all these legends, moving up in weight classes. But this is one legend he ain't gonna beat. And I see the fight happening just like that, by knockout, before 10 rounds.
All right, Antonio. Well, thanks for calling in, brother. Sunday is Crow Day. All right, updates from today's ESPN special is Ashley Theophane won by split decision against Montez, and Ishe Smith is up 5-0, and he actually looks fat as a middleweight, I'm being told. But he did step on the gas in the 5th, but he looks a little bit tired now. That's your update from the ESPN special. Let me see if we got any picks in this chat. No Mas. What the fuck? Floyd fans are always saying some dumb shit. It will be a Corrales performance, laughing my ass off. He looked like shit his last 2 fights. Be real. Man, who the hell is Twink Twice Man? Yeah, you're out of control. He looked like shit his last 2 fights. Even if you gave Maidana in the first fight, the first 5, he clearly took over the last 6. I mean, shit, man, that's a strong word, my friend. James, what do you think about that? Did he look that bad his last 2 fights?
I think James stepped off.
What do you think? Did he look that bad his last 2 fights?
Who? Pac? Not at all.
No, Mayweather.
Nah, Mayweather didn't look that bad. I mean, he didn't look. Nah, Mayweather looks like Mayweather all the time. The same shit. I mean, he looked a little tired on the last Maidana, the second Maidana fight, but I don't think that. I don't know. Everybody's just making it seem like Mayweather's gonna have a sweet fight on Saturday, and Manny's gonna have no answers. I just don't see it like that. I see there's gonna be a surprise from Manny. That's how I feel. It's bound to happen.
Well, let's hope, man. Let's hope.
There's no hope, man. This pick.
210, you're up.
Yo, what's up, man? This is Dre.
Dre, what's good?
Chillin', man. I got Floyd Mayweather, man, 8-4. Well, Floyd will probably lose like the first 2, then come back to 3rd, and then, you know, maybe the 4th. Unanimous decision. Easy.
Easy. All right, brother. Dre with his pick. Man, that is. I'm sure if, James is just taking a smoke break, but he's still writing them down. Jay Corpus, what it do?
Man, you hear me this time?
I hear you.
Cool. This is like the first time I called in to make a prediction because, well, not because I've waited since when Ness was just like a caller on other shows that I used to listen to. You remember those days?
I sure do.
Yeah, they used to do the roll call over there on that end, and I felt like it was the passing of the torch when they called into this show, and we ain't hear from them after that. And I've been a listener since the test run, from the first one all the way to this point. You know, I know all the characters in this show. I know them all. So
Yo, remember CJ?
yeah, all of them. Nice, and I like Enrique, the casual fan. Like you and I say I'm a casual fan too, and it's kind of weird because we kind of share the same perspective. It was hard for me to like kind of get in the same perspective as Ned or in the same perspective as James because you guys know so much, and for me, just following the sport for the last 6 years because of this Mayweather and Pacquiao
Bonanza.
at last. Yeah. And I'm going to go to Vegas on Saturday.
Oh, really?
Yeah. On Saturday, I'm landing on Saturday. But here's another thing, too. Like, I listen to a lot of shows, man. Podcasting is just, for me, a way to just, put your earplugs on. And I'm a trucker. And a lot of the boxing podcasts, I'm well, I can say, schooled in. So, what was I saying? Anyway, just to get to the predictions, because I know you got a bunch of stuff to get into. I think Pacquiao can get a unanimous decision on this night. But I feel like Mayweather, his training, he's setting himself up so in case he has to try to go for a knockout, that opportunity presents himself, he's able to shoot it. And I listen to a lot of podcasting, and it's been said that Memo Heredia and Alex Ariza is kind of peeking their heads. It's not like only a hardcore could find out about that. I talked to, and you have one more day. Go up to anybody and say, hey, there's a big fight tonight. This is an experience for all you listeners of the boxing. Say, oh, there's a fight weekend, and see what happens. And if you're a listener of this show, you're like you have like so many brains. You almost kind of like see how stupid people really are about this sport. Fun, man. Hilarious. But anyway, unanimous decision, Manny Pacquiao. I feel like he's able to get it in and out like he normally does. Yes, he will get hit by right hand. Let's see how he reacts to a testosterone-filled Floyd Mayweather, because I just love how everything's against Manny Pacquiao. Everything.
Whoa! Wait a minute.
I feel like that.
Wait a minute. You said a testosterone-filled Mayweather. Come on, man.
No, he's not.
Where's the proof?
Well, he is with Memo Heredia, right?
Okay. Where's the positive test result?
You're right.
So guilty. So guilty till proven innocent. No more innocent till proven guilty, huh?
Well, he did deny it fine if he is dirty, right?
I sound like a hater, and I apologize to the Floyd fans. But from my perspective, my opinion, it just kind of like it doesn't look good, and it really opens up a lot of questions on why did he choose to get those guys in his camp, and that bothers me. And I just like how it's all everything is stacked against this Filipino dude. You know, it is, man. Everything, like I hear it all the time, and I'm so tired of it. I hear it like, oh, Pacquiao can't do this. He always open the left hand or right hand. You know, his defense is not good. He doesn't have foot speed, but he has footwork or either or whatever the other. It ends, man, and I'm going. And even though I'm from Stockton, if you Google Stockton, top 5, it's the worst cities to live in the world. Trust me, you can go ahead and try to do that yourself. I don't make a lot of money, but this is my story, man. I'm gonna go over there and I'm gonna see what happens, like the mayhem after. So I'm excited, man. And if I'm able to run into any of these guys, hit me up on Twitter. It's at jcorpus209. So that's it.
All right, J Corpus.
Everybody. Shout out to Enrique.
Thank you.
There you go, Enrique. You be starting to make your mark, man.
Yo, who was his official pick? Did he say he thought Pacquiao was gonna win it, or was it Mayweather?
He picked Pacquiao.
He picked Pacquiao by decision.
I got that then. All right.
All right, I'm trying to find this tweet by this guy. He says he loves me. He says he's been listening to the show forever, which is true. But this dude is my biggest critic. At Rock_Ant says, "Where's the proof for Manny, asshole?" Did I ever say Manny was on PEDs, bro? Like, what the G Beavers? 951, you're up. 951, you're up. Man, Mayweather-Pacquiao show, you're gonna drop the ball like that, 951? Oh, you got lucky, play. I was out.
Hey, what's up, man? Hey, sorry about that, man. It's compa de Los Angeles.
What's going on, baby?
But,
Canal, que lo que hay.
it doesn't even feel real, you know, so I feel pathetic. But after I seen the Chris Algieri fight, man, I was sure that Mayweather would take the fight. He's a great counter puncher. He's slick, and he's gonna show that on Saturday. And what was I gonna say? You gotta be careful, man. I'm getting worried for you because messing without Heyman, you know, taking all them films.
Yeah, man. No, but listen. It wouldn't even matter, right? At the end of the day, like, obviously. Anyway, go ahead. Finish your call, man. I'll get into that.
You're dancing with the devil, man. You never know. Nah, but that was it, man. And I was a little nervous, you know. I didn't think you were gonna have the show, but we're looking out. Hopefully on Sunday, everybody eats their crow.
For sure. Thank you. I'll say this, man. Listen, I'm not trying to go at Heyman or be on his bad side or anyone's bad side, but you know, worst case scenario, what? I don't cover fights anymore, you know? They can't stop me from going to the gyms, and they can't stop fighters from talking to me. And what they can't ever stop is you guys listening to us. And, you know, we doing hundreds of thousands of listens per month, so they can either take it or don't, you know? It's a lot of you guys out there, you know, a lot of you guys. Like I said, again, this is another perfect way to plug my sponsor. Thank you to Mazda USA, the real Mazda. You need real numbers to get that, and numbers don't lie. So Heyman need to get on board with me. 708. You're up.
What's going on, guys? John from Chicago.
John, what's going on?
Nothing at all, man. Just anticipating this fight, man. Can't wait. It's almost like it's surreal. It's been waiting for this fight for so long, just like the last caller said. It's almost till that bell rings. It doesn't almost seem real. But I hope you guys are enjoying yourselves out there in Vegas, man. I'm out here in Chicago. It's only like 42 degrees. I'm freezing my ass off.
Man, it was 100 degrees in Phoenix today.
This is going to be a good one, man. I can't see. I've been picking Mayweather ever since 2008, 2009. I've been saying Mayweather's going to have an easy time with Pacquiao. Seeing how Pacquiao's been looking and training and everything, making me nervous. I just think Manny, he's working hard. I know Floyd is too. Seeing how serious Floyd looks as well too. This is going to be a hell of a fight. Where I see it going, I think Manny's going to give him hell for about the first 6 or 7 rounds. I think it's going to be a tit for tat, a pretty damn good fight. I just think Floyd's going to start walking him down, and I can see Floyd winning a unanimous decision. I just hope there's no BS on the cards, and I just hope we get a straight decision. I just see Floyd winning a close decision, maybe something 7-5, 8-4. Floyd winning, but I see Manny giving him help for the first 4 or 5 rounds. I mean, Floyd obviously has never faced a guy like Manny, and I know it's likewise the same way. Manny's never faced an animal like Floyd, but I don't know. I mean, what do you guys think? I mean, look at the way Floyd's looking. Floyd just looking serious. Usually, you see him, clowning. You see him, he looks serious in this fight. So I wouldn't even be surprised you see a close fight and see Floyd stopping him round 11, round 12, late TKO. I'm just praying there's no BS on these judges and we don't get another black eye in boxing. I just hope a straight fight and we get a hell of a night and everyone just gets to enjoy themselves.
I'm with the caller 100%, man. I feel just like that.
All right, brother. Well, thank you. Go ahead, casual fan.
Yeah, I'm saying the caller. I felt just like what he was saying. Like Floyd looks really serious. Like I never saw him look like that before that cut and just that calm. And there was a question on Twitter where he was like, someone Vic was like, someone should ask Floyd, did he get tested? And then that made me scratch my temple. I'm like, damn, yeah, Floyd does kind of look like he's on something. And I think if he does not KO Manny, I don't know, man. I think he can KO Manny, but I'm still rooting for Manny Pacquiao.
So you officially picking Pacquiao?
I'm officially picking Pacquiao. I think Pacquiao has what it takes to give Floyd problems, to be out of Floyd's way. Everyone keeps talking and highlighting that Marquez overhand right, but I'm sure. I mean, come on, this guy's a professional fighter and he's prepared for an overhand right. He got caught with it before. So he should know how not to get caught with it again.
Casual fan, you know what would be epic? If you were right and you go by casual fan, and obviously most casual fans are picking Pacquiao because they love him, and you would be the one only on the panel right, because Vic picked by KO and I'm picking by decision, and even James is picking Floyd, Mario too. But
right.
Excuse me, guys. Really quick, from Anthony Timo in the UK. Damn, did I leave somebody off mute? I keep getting like a little feedback there. Really quick from Anthony Timo. He says, Ness, it's 2 o'clock in the morning in the UK. Come on, man. I got to go to work in 6 hours. Hey, player, Mayweather-Pacquiao, no one sleeps. And to the last caller about being cold in Chicago, man, I'm in shorts with chancletas. Real men wear slippers, player. So get out here and enjoy this weather. I already got a tan. I'm excited. All right, let's get to 832. You're up. NO. Nah, that's New Orleans, baby. New Orleans, my truck driver. What's going on?
Yeah, you already knew, man. I called in to make my pick, man. Y'all already know who I'm picking, but I'm gonna go ahead and make it official. You know, I got Mayweather, man. He gonna bring him now. I'm liking that body work I've been seeing in the gym, man. You know what I'm saying? He hurt my down. Ain't nobody bring that up. He hurt my down with the body shots, man. I think he gonna hurt Pacquiao with the body shot early. And then in the 11th round, I think he's going to go ahead and take him out, bro. I think he's going to walk him down. I might sound crazy to a couple of people, but he's going to walk him down. You know what I'm saying? And, man, I'm just tripping out on all these people, man, that they comparing to Madonna fight and all this Pacquiao fight, man. Pacquiao and Madonna have 2 totally different styles, man. Pacquiao is going to, I'm going to say he's going to come with a clean aggression. Madonna, man, that shit is rugged and dirty, man. It's elbows and top of the head, behind the head, and low blows, Muay Thai knees and shit. Pacquiao don't fight like that, man. Pacquiao don't fight like this. It's gonna be clean aggression, man. And man, that clean aggression is not gonna get it. if he get dirty or whatever, maybe he have a better chance. But that's not how he fight, man. He don't even fight on the inside. And so I don't know. I don't understand why people keep making that comparison, man. What y'all think about that?
I mean, he does have power, man. That's exactly what I feel in this fight. That's going to be the difference in this fight to see. But a lot of people are talking about that. You brought up Floyd's body work. I'm going to bring up Pacquiao's body work. I mean, he doesn't have outright body work, but when he does get you against the ropes, he's able to work you in certain areas where you're kind of not used to at speeds, and he gets back out of the pocket. So I think when Floyd gets backed up against the corner, if Kennedy Bayless doesn't break him up immediately, you might see Pacquiao score some shots, get out on the outside, and just go back to the center of the ring. But again, I don't know if it will happen. This is all what I think he should do to be successful. Saying something and I guess being in the fight is way different.
You know what I'm saying? He's gonna be standing back, firing all shots. It's different, man, from when you coming in like Madonna, man, with your head and you know what I'm saying. You running his ass all against the ropes and you beat him on the shoulder, the back of the head, man. And it's different than me, man. I don't know. Maybe you're right, but I don't think that clean aggressive gonna really do it. But that's all I got, man. Y'all take it easy. Endo in the building, baby.
All right. Man, every time NO call in, man, we're gonna have to get creative, casual fan. We're gonna have to drop a beat to that, a juvenile beat. I mean, he like, hey, yo. The way he come in, the voice is like I'm listening to a juvenile track, man. We need to get him on some wax real quick. Let's see, 6'10", you're up. 6'10".
Yo, man. Big Shot the guy, motherfucker. What's your name?
Big Shot, what up?
Building. I took the advice. Pay-per-view on cot, pre-ordered already. I ain't bullshitting with them mess. I mean, first of all, I just gotta say, man, you already know what my pick is. I've been very consistent picking Mayweather. I'm kind of indecisive as to whether I want to pick a decision or do I want to pick a late stoppage. Not a knockout, but maybe somebody throwing the towel. I'm agree with a couple of the earlier callers. I think the body work is going to be at a premium, and he's going to be giving them out like coupons, 2 for 1. I think the only people really picking Pacquiao on this one is people that really hate Mayweather and folks that really don't know shit about boxing.
Hey, let me can I say something?
Really don't know shit about boxing. He got caught up in the hype.
Hold on.
Enrique, how the hell you gonna cut him off, Enrique? What's up with you?
No, I didn't want to cut him off. I wanted to say I'm picking. I picked Floyd Mayweather a bunch of times. I picked against him for Zab Judah. On this one, I mean, you know, you had Nestor, you had Jameson, you had Stewie say, "Oh, what kind of fight they like?" One likes the brawler, one likes boxers. I like the underdog. I picked Danny Garcia when he fought Matisse. So, you know, I'm going against Floyd on this one because I would like to see Manny Pacquiao win. On the flip side, I would also like to see somebody who talks so much shit walk away with the O and have that in the history books. You know, Muhammad Ali didn't do that. Mike Tyson didn't do that. And to see Floyd Mayweather do that would be awesome. But on this, I want to see Manny Pacquiao win.
To me, this is like people want to see the schoolyard bully finally get his ass whooped. But that's the thing. Kind of schoolyard bully earned straight A's. He on the fucking honor roll. That's the thing y'all not seeing. It's like, we're not fucking with a big dummy here, man. We're talking about a master technician that has every physical advantage with the exception of possibly speed. Thing about this one, man, Manny Pacquiao likes to fight from the outside. I don't see any way possible that he's going to be able to leap in, get his shit off, and leap out without getting countered with something major. I mean, I respect your pick, you know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to disrespect the casual fans of the world, but I mean, let's be realistic here. If you stack it up on paper, man, shit, like, it's not even, it's really a no-brainer. But fuck it. But tell OG Robbie to put Big Shot the guy down for a 10th round stoppage. TKO, throw the towel in, he can't take no more. Might fuck around and end his career, because I think it's personal. Peace to the panel. And everybody, man, enjoy the fight, man. I'm hyped.
Big Shot out. Thank you. You know, what I'm worried about is if Pacquiao wins, do we get some sort of fucking riots out here? I mean,
Yo, that's a real thing.
Oh, you
That's a
think
real
I'm
concern.
joking?
I'm
Oh, you
not.
think
I'm dead serious. I've been talking about it for a while, man. Yo, who knows? Who knows?
Yo, I mean, I honestly, I don't see any scenario where there isn't a few fights outside of this fight. The minute it's announced or during, because I've been to fights where people are putting their fighter's flag or cheering their fighter's name, and shit gets crazy, man. I mean, you know, I want y'all to be careful out here, definitely, man. It could get ugly. 267 Philadelphia. What up?
This is Evander from South Philly. What's up, baby?
What up?
Same old, you know, getting ready for this fight. This is my second time calling. I didn't really get a chance to tell you guys how much I love you guys. My first time calling was last week on that Crawford show, but that was a serious show, so I got right into the box. I didn't really get a chance to tell you how much I love you guys. I love Ringside, Robbie, Stu, Casual Fan, James. I love all you guys. Y'all give the streets a chance to express ourselves. You know what I mean?
Well,
I love y'all for that. But yeah, go ahead.
I was just gonna say, man, I appreciate you saying that, and I appreciate you being a listener, brother. Believe me, you guys have turned my life around, and hopefully, with more hard work, the rest of the people on this panel, you know, we could take this all full time. I want to be in studio. That is my vision for us, to have a First Take, Jim Lampley, Bill Maher sort of studio by next year, and I know that we're gonna get there because of guys like you and everyone else that listens.
Yes, sir. Long time listener, man. Long time listener. But let's get to the boxing. What punches does Mayweather like to throw? He loves to throw the jab to the body. He loves the lead right hand, and he loves the check left hook. If he lands that check left hook, it's gonna be a problem for Pacquiao. It's gonna be a problem. I mean, I don't think he loves to land a jab to the body, but I don't think he's gonna be able to land that, because I think Pacquiao's gonna be waiting for that. He's probably gonna try to throw an uppercut if he tries to throw that lead left to the lead right hand to the body. If he can land it, I mean, it would be good if he can, but I don't think he's gonna be able to land that. He's gonna have to land some combinations. He's gonna have to land some combinations on Pacquiao. I think that's the only way to really hurt Pacquiao is to land some combinations. I think he's going to be counterpunch most of the night. I think that's what he's going to do. I don't know about walking them down. Everybody heard a couple people saying he's going to walk them down. I don't think he's going to walk Pacquiao down. But I think he's going to counterpunch most of the night, and my pick is Mayweather decision.
Well, all right, brother. Thank you for calling in, and we're gonna definitely note that down. 303, you're up. 303.
Yo.
Yo.
What's up, man? Hey, I just want to give my pick. Pacquiao's gonna beat the shit out of Mayweather. Mark my words.
Whoa.
Damn.
But how though? I just want to know how.
That's what happens when you handpick opponents for, you know what I'm saying, 3 years straight. You know what I'm saying? He ain't fought nobody in the top 10 pound for pound. So now he's fighting the 3 pound for pound. He's just going to dominate him? Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here. He's about to catch that work on Saturday. Guarantee it.
Well, all right, brother. Short and sweet. Thanks for calling in. Oh, look who's here. Look who's here.
The whole time, guys, and I'm glad you're having a good time in Vegas. And I've been keeping tabs ever since the fight was announced, and tonight's show is just proving what my totals have been so far. It's a landslide for Mayweather, but I'm not on that Mayweather bandwagon because I want to see that 0 go away. I want to hear 47-1, not 48. No, my official pick has been for the ever since this fight's been talked about. Pacquiao, unanimous decision. I think it's going to be a close fight, but I think he wins like 7 rounds to 5. And we are going to see a rematch in September.
Wow, Pacquiao by decision from Robbie. I didn't expect that. 516, you're up. 516. 516 is Mayweather Pac. You don't want to be put back on hold. 516.
Yo.
Talk to us.
Yo, you hear me?
Talk. We listening. We listening, player. Talk.
Yeah, man. Just Dominican Will, first time caller.
Okay, hold on then. We got to whip out the introduction for that one.
Ladies and gentlemen, making his professional debut, he is
Dominican Will.
I'm just happy that you're Dominican, player. I'm just happy to do. I want all my Dominicanos to come out and definitely help us out here. You know, show some support. You know, plátano power. You know what I mean? Oye, tiene que pasar la palabra por ahí, Manny. Necesitamos más dominicanos aquí porque, imagínate, este programa es solamente moreno y mexicano. ¿Dónde están los dominicanos?
Ya veo.
Tato.
Anyway, loco, I got Manny in this fight. I'm thinking it's gonna go the way of Mosley fight, where he tried to come in, try to prove that he is the bigger guy, and he's been working out real hard in the gym to, I guess, put it on Pacquiao. He's just gonna catch that quick little flash knockdown, and boom, he's not gonna be able to know what to do after that. It's gonna be clear for him that he's never been knocked down. He's not gonna know what to do afterwards. So I think it's gonna be Pacquiao or not. I think he's gonna finish him off in around the 6th round. That'd be about it.
I would like to agree with you, but I think in order for Pacquiao to win this fight, he's going to have to go the full 36 minutes, because I think it's going to be impossible for him to hurt Floyd Mayweather enough to actually put him down.
All Floyd Mayweather needs is just a nice little straight left hand to the chin. It's not going to be he's going to be hurt all of a sudden. It's just going to be something new for him to experience. Once you got to experience that first knockdown, that first real hit the canvas, he ain't going to know what to do after that. I know he's been through it before, and he's made adjustments, but it's hard to make adjustments when the bell is ringing in your head. So I think he's going down in this one.
Well, all right, brother. Let me get to some other callers, but ya tú sabes, man. Gracias por llamar. Let me see. 267 back in Philly. Talk to us.
Yeah, this is Sean from Philly. Can y'all hear me?
Loud and clear.
Loud and clear.
Okay, the caller that just called, hard. How in the world you going to say Mayweather made an adjustment? How in the world you going to say Mayweather made an adjustment when he was hit? Did you see how hard Shane Mosley rocked Mayweather? Did you see how hard Maidana hit Mayweather? Did you see how hard hit Mayweather? Mayweather has some hits that any other fighter wouldn't have been able to survive. It's done. Right there. Next round he came out to fight Maidana, it was over. You really want to say when Pacquiao hit him, he ain't gonna know what to do. If Mayweather goes down in this fight, understand that he's getting back up, and it's gonna be a problem. I think he's gonna see flashes of pretty boys here and there. I don't think he's capable of fighting that way no more. I'm gonna be 100% honest, and I'm a Mayweather fan. I've been following him a long time. I'm a Pacquiao fan, but I'm more of a Mayweather fan than I am a Pacquiao fan. I like Pacquiao for his excitement. That's it. I like Mayweather for the skill. And I'm telling you, we're going to see flashes of pretty boys. We're going to see Manny Pacquiao come out. He's going to fight his hardest. But he's not going to be like the other dudes just said. He's not going to be able to jump in and out without catching something crazy. That's it. Chris Algieri was able to turn Pacquiao all night. Yeah, he caught some crazy shots and he got dropped. But Chris Algieri ain't no Mayweather. And if Chris Algieri can turn Pacquiao like that, imagine what Mayweather going to do for him. That's all I got to say. Mayweather, I see his decision.
Well, all right, brother. All right, brother. Thanks for your pick. Let me see. I think we have to give out that Ishe Smith wins a unanimous decision. Scores are 97-93 and twice 98-92 But he faced, some dude named Cecil McCall or something like that. Let me see. Robbie, that was 917, right?
No, that 917 would be the next one you go to. You just went to 267.
Okay. All right, so 917, you're up.
Hey, what's good, brother?
What's up, brother?
Mr. Logan, man. I appreciate that love, dude.
Who, Henry Logan? This Henry Logan? Hey, what up, brother? Yo, you sound very far. Could you talk into your receiver? You sound very far.
Yeah, he's on speaker.
Hey, you hear me now?
Yes, sir.
All right, now, man, I see you guys in Vegas, man. That looks awesome, man. I'm glad you guys are having fun, man. It's like a dream being there, right?
Well, it still is work, to be honest with you. I have no fun yet, man. Hopefully when James get down here, or hopefully tonight, now that Jose, I've been here early because I was trying to get in work. Vic got in yesterday. Pete got in yesterday. Today, Jose got in. So it was just really me and Rob. So the fun will start at the bachelor party.
So, man, so I'm glad. So, I think Robbie got me down for Pacquiao. A lot of guys been saying, you're gonna knock him out, walk him down. At the end of the day, we can always make, accusations about the fight and everything, but we're gonna see what happens Saturday night. All I know is it's gonna be a really good fight. That's about it, brother.
Well, all right, man. Thank you for calling in, Logan. 651, you're live. And everybody, remember to head on over to theboxervoice.com and check out those articles. And Logan is actually one of our writers, so check it out, man. He's an excellent writer, and he stays on the beat.
Yeah, what up? This is DJ calling from Minnesota.
DJ, what up?
Oh, not a thing, man. We are finally here. The prediction show for Floyd May and Manny Pacquiao. It has been far too long, and I could scream through the top of my lungs. We are finally here. But I'm going to go ahead and get to my prediction. I think it's going to be a split decision for Mayweather. And I say that because I think one of those judges might see it going Manny's way for the fact that he's going to be the one that's going to be the busier fighter in the first half of the fight. That's the only reason I see that. So I see one of the judges going his way. The other two judges are going to go for Mayweather because he's going to control the pace of the fight. So I say Mayweather split decision.
Well, all right, brother. Thank you for calling in. We're going to record that. Sunday is Crow Day. Don't forget. 706. You're up.
What's going on, man? Jason from Atlanta.
What up, Jason?
Can you hear me? Chilling, man. Good to see you in Vegas enjoying. I see those fucking backyard. It look just like our houses in Arizona and shit. That's what it reminds me of.
Yo, it's funny you say that because this reminds me of Florida, man.
But at least Florida got that green grass. Arizona got those fucking pebble backyards and shit. That's what it reminds me of.
Yeah. No. Only thing green out here is weeds and pine trees, dude. It's weird.
All right, I wanted to make a few points, man. And that guy made a lot of good points. That guy was calling from New Orleans. He was talking about the effective aggression, and that's what Maidana didn't have. And I feel like Manny does have that. So I think Manny's definitely going to give Floyd some problems. I see it being a close fight, 7-5. That's probably what it looks like, 7-5, even 6-6. I mean, who the fuck knows? But and you remember
Thank you for reminding me. Nesh, you were asking earlier about the odds on the draw. When the fight originally opened after it was announced, the draw odds were 22-1. Now it's been bet all the way down to 6-1 as of yesterday. I heard an interview with the head of the sports books for MGM, and he said a lot of people have been putting late money down on a draw because they want to see a rematch. And as far as Vegas is concerned, they don't want to see a draw because that's how they're going to lose their most money.
How does Vegas make the most money? If Floyd wins or if Floyd loses?
Yeah, if either Floyd wins or Manny wins when it's a clear decision. If on this fight he said Vegas will lose a ton of money if it's called a draw.
But they said more money is on Manny winning, so if Manny loses, they make more money, right?
Pretty much, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, because he was interviewed on the radio yesterday, and he said even the heavy money hasn't even got into town yet. It doesn't even hit town until Friday, tomorrow. So the odds could change from the time he did the interview yesterday all the way up till fight time, because all the heavy hitters are flying into town tomorrow.
All right, and Ness, you were talking about earlier in the day. Remember that story Aaron brought up about the woman Manny saved from execution and stuff?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
You know why that was, right? He was trying to make a contrast with Floyd beating up women. You're trying to say, look at the kind of guy Manny is. He's trying to save a woman from dying, and Floyd beats up chicks. Didn't you catch that? That was a fucking sneak diss in there.
Yeah, well, I didn't know. I didn't piece that together, but that makes total sense. What I will say is I should have known better, because everything else was definitely a sneak diss.
No, I caught it when you were talking about it, so I thought about it while you were saying it. That makes sense, because all week on ESPN, they've been fucking slaughtering Floyd about that fucking his domestic violence from 2010, and that's like 5 years ago, and that's what's been in the fucking headlines, really.
Well, heck, they want people to boycott this fight because of Floyd's domestic violence.
Oh my God! Oh my God! Oh my God! I can't believe you brought that up. I was trying to stay away from this topic, right? But come on, man. I mean, what? Listen. 706. Let me put you on hold. Did you make your pick?
No, I was gonna say, yeah, go ahead, Mag. You can put me on hold.
No. Make your pick, player. Make your pick.
I already made the pick. It's Floyd in the close fight, 7-5. And I was gonna say, Maidana and Floyd fight is on CBS Sports right now. We were talking about Maidana and Floyd earlier. So they're playing all of Floyd's fights on CBS every night.
Oh, all right. Well,
another thing. Yeah, go ahead. All right, thanks, man.
No. Go ahead, brother. Go ahead.
What about the Bradley fights? How did you guys score them? Were they close for you guys, both of them, or what?
The first one was close for me. The second one, I felt Bradley was doing very well in the first couple of rounds, but then he went, stupid and thought he could score a knockdown or a knockout. But I think that he did that out of desperation. Again, remember, this guy was receiving death threats. He just wanted out. He wanted to give the fans what they knew they deserved the first time, which was Manny winning. So he went for the gusto, because that was the only way he would get any, in my opinion, real a definitive win. Like he knew he wasn't going to get another robbery, so he had to go for the gusto.
I feel like Floyd's head movement and footwork are so much better than Bradley's, and Bradley slaps his punches a lot of times, and Floyd never slaps on his punches. That's going to be the difference. His head movement, his foot movement, his fucking accurate punches that are way better than Bradley's. Like Bradley's size was pretty much almost the same as Manny, and Floyd's reach is probably more than Bradley. So those are the intangibles that, Floyd's the favorites. That's all I wanted to say.
Well, all right, brother. Thanks for calling in. Look, man, I was going to stay away from that, but I'll just say this. Why are we – first of all, let me pull up Floyd's resume here so we can get some dates here, okay? Because I'm not understanding why there's a boycott for this fight. First of all, you got Manny Pacquiao that basically you're boycotting him as well, and he did nothing, right? Secondly, you got a guy that was convicted, did his time. Why does he have to continue to suffer? Why are we bringing up something from the past? He hasn't done it again. He hasn't even been vocal. He's not acting like his normal self. He's focused. Leave him alone. I don't understand it. Why are we rehashing old shit? Why are people so negative that they want to attach negativity to this big fight? Because they're jealous. It's like, oh no, this is too big, and this guy's a woman beater. Let's just bring that up again. Like, come on, wasn't that 3 years ago or more?
Yeah, well, you're talking about the national media, Ness, who don't cover boxing on a regular basis. They're the ones they're the ones that are bringing it up. The ones that don't cover this sport on a regular basis, and they're trying to get all the women's groups involved to set up boycotts and things like that. But the boxing fans aren't going to go for that.
Well, there are some boxing fans on Twitter retweeting the hashtag. Like, I don't get it. Where were they at for Canelo versus Mayweather? Where were they at for Guerrero versus Mayweather? What about Maidana versus Mayweather? What about Maidana 2? You know, now, when boxing is at its highest and we're on every single channel, we're on ESPN every freaking morning, they're jealous. They want to keep the sport down. And anybody attaching himself or associating himself to this ridiculous thing is just whack, in my opinion, because he did his time. Why must any man suffer more than once? And first of all, in the 2C law, it's double jeopardy. You can't convict them twice. So what are they expecting to gain out of this? And what more must he do? What more must he do? Did he not do what the judge sentenced him to do? Didn't he go in and do his time? Didn't he pay the financial fine? I mean, I don't understand why so much hatred, man. Boxing sucks with that. The fans suck ass. All they know how to do is tweet, comment, bullshit. And now look at this. I mean, I don't even understand it. James, how do you feel about this stuff?
James went home.
James went home. What about you, casual fan? Have you heard this?
I hear it all the time. The one that caught most of my attention was for Maidana versus Mayweather on the Fight Game. The lady Michelle, what is her name? Barely.
No. I understand what you're saying, and I didn't like that either. But what I'm asking is this new rally to try to provoke people not to buy this fight and not to watch it.
Well, you know what we could do is just like hit the dead button and it'd be gone forever in our brains. Like I don't follow it. I just say, okay, I'm gonna watch the fight. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because I mean, it just don't make any sense to me. You know what I mean? Like, don't be retweeting, don't be with the movement, but you're gonna watch the rerun. What does that even mean? Like, I had someone tell me that today, and obviously they will remain anonymous, but I'm sure there's going to be other people with the same opinion or deciding to do the same thing. So you didn't give up the money for the pay-per-view, but is it really because you're on this hashtag movement, or are you just saving $100? Because really, what are you doing if you're not watching it live, but you're watching it the next week? What's the fucking difference? You supported the fight. What do you think? Those ratings don't count?
They probably would also be asking about the fight during that night. Yo, who won? You know what I'm saying?
It's just weird, man. It's weird. Listen, again, I'll say it. He did his time. He got a checkered pass. So what? So what? This is America. This is the land of the free and the land of opportunities. And he turned it around. He turned it around. Everyone is entitled to a second chance, in my opinion. I'm a firm believer in that because I got a second chance at life. And whoever doesn't like that, well, they know fucking well. Anyway, let's get to the next couple of callers here. We got actually a bunch of callers. We went to 310. You're up. 310. 310. Mayweather-Pacquiao, you about to lose your turn. That's crazy. 310.
Hello?
Yes.
Sorry about that.
What up?
Yeah, I'm just going to say all these guys saying Floyd's going to knock out Pacquiao. And they're not looking at the big pictures. You got a guy with bad hands. You think he's going to be in there laying down on punches, sitting down, trying to knock the guy out. I mean, I just don't see it.
So what's your pick?
I'm picking Pacquiao by severe ass whooping.
All right. Well, we will definitely note that down. We're going to keep the ball moving because we got a lot of callers. 901, you're up.
Well, it's about damn time to let me on. Yes, how you been?
I'm good. Billy, what's up? I'm good, Billy, but you just pressed 1. You only been on hold for 28 seconds, buddy.
Anyway, my predictions for the fight. I said this on my show, and I guess I'm going to have to repeat myself, but my heart is with Pacquiao, but if I'm a betting man, I got to put my money on Mayweather, and I'm going to go by Mayweather. Go with Mayweather unanimous decision. I'd say 9 rounds out of 12. Yeah, so not 9-3 rounds.
Billy, quick question: do you still do the My Telespace?
Yes, I do.
Well, could you give that information for anyone that may need to listen to the show for the hearing impaired?
Absolutely. You can call 832-999-8125, and boxing voice can be heard on option 3. Just press 3 from the main menu.
Well, all right, Billy. Thank you. I'm going to get down the line. Let me see here. 404, you're up.
Hello?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, first time caller.
One moment, brother.
Ladies and gentlemen, making his professional debut, he is
GT Kid from Atlanta.
Got a lot of Atlanta callers today. What's going on, brother? What's your pick for this big fight?
Yeah, man, I got Mayweather by late round stoppage.
Another stoppage.
Bigger man, long arms, head movement. I mean, it's gonna be too much for Pacquiao. He's gonna be jumping in and out. Floyd just gonna time him. It's gonna take a couple rounds to get it down.
Goes down. Thanks for calling in, brother. Let me see here. Let's see what we got going on in the chat. Don't want to leave them out there all alone. Ness was with a crew of blank. Nothing for something. You're a jerk. Talking about I was in a crew of bank robbers in Boston. No, wait, that was Ben Affleck in the town. Ness wanting it in another movie theater. Look, like Ness has one bright eye. What the hell? What's all this Ness stuff? What about Casual Fan? He's up here. Talk about him, man.
What's up, people? Say something.
Hey, 28 seconds on hold, but he was in that order. If you choose to press 1 whenever listen, I only go down the line. If you guys ever want me to do a live stream video of all these numbers and give away all your numbers, then I'll do that to prove it. Queens, you're up. QB.
Yo, what up, Ness? What up, everybody? How y'all doing down there? Ness, you having a ball, I see, man.
Not yet, man. Not yet, but I plan to.
But for me, it looks like, you know what I'm saying? It's still kind of chilly up here, man, but I see you doing your thing, man. I don't know when, but I will get there. Yeah, but you know who I'm picking, Pacquiao all day. I don't know why people think Mayweather gonna knock him out. Come on now, man. They love Mayweather, man. I mean, I like Mayweather too. I ain't got nothing against him. So the other caller talking about the people that pick Mayweather, they don't either like. No, I don't got nothing against Mayweather. But I just think Pacquiao gonna bring him problems, and that's just my opinion. Pacquiao get a foot movement. He punches some buttons and angles. And the only way Mayweather win this fight, he gotta do a lot of punches. I don't care about that counting punches stuff. He gonna have to throw more than one punch, more than 1, 2 punches. Marquez always do more than 2 punches or 3, whatever like that. He gonna have to throw more punches. That's what he gonna. And then I dare him to jab to the stomach. I dare him to go to the stomach, that jab, and see what happens. But yeah, that's my pick, man. Pacquiao all day by unanimous decision, man.
All right, QB. Really quick, I want to go back to the email. We got another one here. Where we at? Okay. And this one comes from Jay the Kid 718. I'm tired of people basing their predictions on the premise that because this guy beat this guy, who this guy lost to, means he will win. Mayweather wins by decision. No way Mayweather will knock out Pacquiao. That jab will be the most important punch in this match, and Mayweather has the best jab in boxing history. Okay, my friend. Well, duly noted, and your pick is down. 7. Let me see.
You did 718. That was QB. So whoever's next.
Yeah, this is another 718. You're up.
Hi, first time caller.
One moment.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Gentlemen, making his professional debut, he is
MJ out of Brooklyn, New York.
What up? What up?
So, what's going on? I'm a big fan of you guys, man. You guys really got me pumped, following boxing again like I used to from like back in the day. But they went all day, man. I don't think Pacquiao has the skills. I don't think he's consistent enough to outpoint Mayweather for 7 rounds. I think Mayweather could probably stop him probably 8, 9, 10th round. Mayweather should be just picking him apart. I think Mayweather's going to fight him in the pocket all night and just really, really put a beat down on him in the late rounds of the fight. Mayweather all day.
All right, brother. Well, thank you for the call. And Sunday's Crow Day. Don't forget it. First time callers might try to act like they don't know. Sunday, they got to eat that crow. So listen, obviously it's been very hard to do it at 7 Eastern, but I think Sunday it may be possible to do it at 4 o'clock over here to get you guys on at 7 Eastern. So be on the lookout, man. You don't want to miss the Crow Day. Plus, we got to give away those gloves, man. I gotta finally pick a winner on all those gloves, man. But I've been out here working. I'm not keeping them from you. Just know that. The crow of all crows is Sunday at the Boxing Voice from Jay Corpus on the Twitter check-in. Let me see. I want to make sure we didn't go to this 310. 310, did we go to you? 310. All right, let me see. So we're going to go to 901. You're up. 901, 901, 901. 901. 409, 409, 409.
Yo.
What up?
Yo, JD. I'm going Pacquiao.
Oh shit.
Work output is gonna be higher. Just the higher activity rate, man. I'm going Mayweather in the second rematch though. He gonna adjust.
Wow. So you think it's gonna be a rematch, huh?
Oh yeah, it's gonna be a rematch, man. Too much money, of course.
Oh, and to remind you, Ness, this is Danny Jacobs' manager here.
Oh boy. What's up? What's up, Danny?
Call in on the yo, give me my crow too, man. I picked the real. Yo, but yeah, I didn't get to call in on that show, man. But that performance, I was tweeting you too, and you were talking reckless, man. I was just like, yo, he gonna finish it in the 11th or 12th round, man. You know, it's just how can you not see that? That dude was doing whatever he wanted to do.
Exactly. Exactly. That was my problem. I gave Danny every single round, but that was my problem. Like, you got a dude in front of you that's throwing one punch at a time, and you're not taking advantage of that.
Well, that was the thing. He wanted to go. I heard in the interview he said he wanted to go round.
Yeah.
Like,
he should have said that before the fight, player. Knock it off.
He did.
That's
what I'm saying.
Send me a link. Send me a link.
All day, I will.
All right, JD, I'm going to get out of here, man. I got to get to these callers, brothers. There's a lot of us. Arizona, talk to us. You got to get off speaker, player.
Y'all hear me now?
Yes, sir.
What's up, man? I'm calling to put in my prediction. This is Larry OG from Phoenix.
Give it to us.
I got Mayweather by unanimous decision. Probably something like 8-4, maybe 9-3. I mean, I think one thing that people aren't talking about is exactly how phenomenal Mayweather's reflexes are. I mean, dude moves like a mongoose in there. I just can't see Pacquiao being able to get to Mayweather unless Mayweather gets himself out of position by trying to jab to the body. What do y'all think about that?
Well, I mean, I agree with you. I think that the jab to the body is going to be a huge tool, but the jab in general, and I picked Mayweather, so I don't know. Casual fan, what do you think? Because obviously he's picking against you. Casual. Oh, he's actually on hold right now. But hey, man, we're gonna note that down. Robbie's there taking him down, and we'll take that pick. Sunday is Crow Day. Don't forget it.
Enjoy Vegas, y'all.
I will, brother. I will. Thank you, man. 678, 678. You're up. You're up. What up?
Yo, man. All right, check it out real quick. I had a nightmare Monday. I had a dream that the fucking fight was stopped on an accidental headbutt in the 3rd round.
Oh my God. Why would you say that? Don't say that out loud, man.
Please pray. All right. Look, I got who do y'all think trainer wise has whose mentality is stronger going into the fight, being that they both lost to the fighters.
Wait. Ask that question again.
I get the Freddie Roach in the corner if that's what you're asking, because I think Floyd pretty much runs his own corner.
Yeah, I disagree with Robbie. I think that the Floyd Mayweather corner is more than capable and experienced to handle this situation and any other one, and they've proven that in the past. Obviously, the trainer gets credit for what the fighter does, but for whatever reason, Floyd Mayweather Sr. has never gotten Fighter of the Year that I can recall, or recently, because for like the past 7, I think Freddie's got the last 5. So, you know.
I agree with Robbie. Floyd Sr. has lost against Freddie Roach with Ricky Hatton, and I think Floyd run his own corner.
But what does that mean? I mean, we're talking about Ricky Hatton, the same guy that struggled with Collazo.
There was a guy in his corner that gave him instructions, and he went out there and did it. So
yeah, well, if you don't follow the instructions, then I can't be blamed for that. That's like you eating a stop sign and getting a ticket and then being mad. Like, you read the stop sign, didn't you?
yeah, well, your coach got to tell you, your trainer got to tell you, don't eat the stop sign. So he got instructions. He lost.
All right. Block caller or Skype caller 11111. You are up. If you're calling block, and if you don't even know that you're calling in block, at least say hello, and I will tell you, yes, I'm talking to you. 111 1. You're done. 619. You're up.
It's Ali from Dago.
Ali.
Yeah, what up, y'all? What's up, Robbie? What's up, everybody else?
Yeah, I'm waiting for this fight, man.
Yeah. Everybody's questions will be answered May 2nd. And I'm going with Manny, Pac Man, Pacquiao. Because like I've been saying for a long time on this show, I just don't think anybody can figure him completely out in the first fight with him. Now, when you get 2-3 fights in, okay, that's understandable. But when you first hop in the ring with Pacquiao, I just don't think Floyd is going to really be aware like as much as people think. He's going to get caught with shots that a lot of people don't think he's going to get caught with. And the number one reason why is because of Pacquiao's footwork. Mayweather can't keep Pacquiao off him the entire fight. He just can't. If he's not going to be able to keep Pacquiao off him because Pacquiao can match him speed for speed with the hands and feet, if not faster. And that's what just makes me believe that Pacquiao is going to outwork Floyd and win by decision or possibly even stop Floyd. So that's what I'm going with. But if I'm wrong, I'll come in and eat crow. So,
All right, Ali. Go ahead, Robbie.
I'll tell you this: it's going to have to be the busiest 36 minutes of Manny Pacquiao's life.
Yes, sir. But he's capable of it. I mean, we've seen him take a couple of minutes off doing a round, but hopefully he knows that this is the real deal and there's no lollygagging and all business. Miami or Randall from Tampa?
Yo, this your boy B Frank.
What's up, brother? Talk to us. First time caller?
Nah, man, I called in a couple weeks back. I've been a long time listening, man.
All right, but
so shout out to you guys out there in Vegas, man. That's a good look out there. Representing the boxing voice and everybody out here listening. Representing that's what's up.
Thank you, brother.
Out there at that bachelor party, don't get in too much trouble. My man, he still can't even get into to the Venetian. Man, he got kicked out. Wilding out there, so y'all be careful.
I definitely will.
But yeah, man, so many different dynamics to this fight. That's just we have something to sink our teeth into. So many callers are calling, and everybody, the entire world's gonna stop 48 hours. I mean, that's lovely. You can look at your clock right now; it's 11:30. In 48 hours, the entire world is gonna stop, and they're all gonna be watching this fight. We're all gonna be watching it together, and there's a reason for that. 2009. They're both blowing through everybody, and all of a sudden this fight has to be made because these are the only two dudes that can get it on with each other. That can present the challenges necessary to pull the best from within. You know what I mean? That's what this is about. So it took a long time for the fight to get made. The fight's gotten made, and you have so many different dynamics of who has slowed down the most. Well, if Floyd was, higher than Pacquiao at that time, then maybe he had more to lose over the last 5 years, right? Or, with Pacquiao and the drug testing getting ironed out, so he can't do what people think he was on, and the reason he was shredding through people at that point in time. And the trainer aspect, I like that, Robbie, you touched on that. Comparing trainers, I have to believe that Freddie Roach understands the only way that he can win this fight is through volume. I mean, he has to out-punch him. I've heard in the past where, for every punch Mayweather throws, he's going to try to throw 5. That's really the only chance that he has is through sheer volume.
I don't know how long I've been saying that, but I totally agree with that. Like I said, it's got to be the busiest 36 minutes he's ever experienced in a ring.
Absolutely. It's got to be balls to the wall. And I believe Freddie Roach had him prepare for that, to understand this is the only way you have a chance is by doing this. And then, I'm hearing a lot of people going for Mayweather. And my theory is, it's easy. It's easy to put it on Mayweather. It's so easy. I mean, he already has Dave Moretti in his pocket, right? I mean, Dave Moretti can put in his scorecard right now, and it already says Mayweather heavily. You know what I mean? So Pacquiao has to now convince the other 2 judges blindly. You know what I mean? So for him to understand that going into the fight, he has to understand that mind frame, and I think that animal's going to come out. And most importantly, I hear all this, Mayweather is phenomenal. I used to like the dude, got kind of crazy, and he's still amazing as far as his skill. But the main thing that you always hear is a common thread amongst all sports. You always hear that this one attribute, it doesn't beat you up, right? It doesn't put you into a corner. It doesn't give you a big disadvantage. It kills, right? It kills. Flatline, dead, right? What's that attribute? It's speed. Speed kills. And everyone is saying Mayweather has the height, absolutely. Mayweather has the defensive acumen, absolutely. You know what I mean? He has the reach, absolutely. But the one thing that he doesn't have is the speed. Manny has the speed.
Well, you don't know that though.
Till they face each other, you know.
No, not till they face each other. You don't. Not till they face each other. You don't. You just don't.
So when do you know who's faster?
I think the speed is about equal between the 2 of them, if you want my opinion, but we'll find out on Saturday night.
Yes, sir. And no sense in going back and forth when Saturday is only a few hours away. Listen, 305, let me get to some other callers. And I just want to say.
Going with Manny by the decision. And that's what it's going to be. Y'all enjoy the fight. Again, just understand the world is going to stop. We're all going to be focused at the same time. Big moment for boxing fans. Y'all keep it rocking.
All right, brother.
It's like New Year's Eve right now, right? It's like
no.
Before New Year's.
I just want to say to my boy DJ Punch, man, you got 32 people in front of you, player. I don't know if you can hang in there, man. I hope you do. You got to be tough. This Mayweather pack, what you expect. Call in early or have 32 people in front of you. 832, you're up.
I'm at work, so I'm making sure I got May.
All right, brother. Well, you definitely helped my boy over there. 973, you're up. Just Ozzy. Just Ozzy, what up? 973?
That's Dre.
Oh, Dre, what up?
Yeah, what's going on, brother? Man, a long time no talk, man.
Yeah, you've been hiding from us over here.
Yeah, man, just been catching up with a lot of school, both jobs and a lot of things, man. But don't think I forgot about y'all, bro. I got nothing but crazy love for the boxing boys and all y'all and everybody on the team, bro. You know how to call up, man. The biggest fight of the century, bro. Pacquiao Mayweather is finally here.
just like everybody's been saying on the podcast, I've been listening, and like there's been times that like I still can't believe it. I think it got to be Saturday night, the first round. I got to hear the national anthem or something to be like, yo, it's finally here. But to make my prediction real quick, so we go down the line. I got Pacquiao by stoppage, 9 rounds.
Word?
Like he's gonna come out. And I feel like he's gonna overwhelm Mayweather. A lot of people might disagree, might call me crazy, but I think that Pacquiao's gonna come out with blazing speed. And the thing about the trainers before, like I forgot who was saying it, but I feel like Freddie Roach got a good game. He got a good game plan with a great fighter, and I forgot who else said it, but Mayweather, he's his own trainer. He's not really gonna listen to Floyd Senior, in my opinion. I feel like Floyd Senior is just there because of Floyd Mayweather. But that's my prediction. I got Manny by a KO stoppage in the 9th round. I see Floyd getting dropped early, possibly in the 2nd and 3rd round. Once he gets dropped, the fight's gonna be amazing.
We share the same vision, caller. That's the same vision I have. I think Manny's gonna overwhelm him.
Well, all right, Dre. Let me get to some other callers here.
What's the score now, Robbie? Sounds like Manny's coming up.
Well, James is taking the total when I called in, so I'm not. I'm gonna have to depend on him because he's been keeping tabs of this. But it's overwhelming for Mayweather.
It sure is.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Okay, this must be just Ozzy 973. Yo,
this is just Ozzy, my fault. I was talking while the bull before me was talking. I thought it was me.
I did too.
Before I get into it, I want to say thank you for bringing up that double jeopardy thing. Because I think you were 100% correct. And I also want to say thank you to the people at the Boxing Voice for always being the voice of people. And you bringing that up just proves it. It's just bullshit. Even if you wanted to boycott Floyd, you're still hurting Manny. Even if that's the guy you're going for, you're hurting the sport overall. And I want to say congratulations as well to James on finally jumping the broom or getting ready to jump the broom with his fiance. It's a beautiful thing, and I pray that he gets much success in his marriage because I'm married and I'm having a great time. I came from the bottom. I'm talking about the dirt. I did my dirty shit. And I know what you mean when you say, second chances, bro. I came from the fucking bottom. I live in a $500,000 house, nigga. I know what you mean. So, much respect to all of y'all doing y'all thing at the Boxing Voice. I greatly appreciate it. I want to get into my prediction now. I want to pick Floyd Mayweather. And the reason why I say it is because I think he's just the more skilled fighter. He has more of an array of weapons to use, like other than Manny. And I think it's not the fight people is gonna expect. I honestly believe Floyd is gonna come in here. He knows this is a legacy fight. He knows what this means. I think he's actually, going to come out throwing a shitload of punches, knowing that he might get tagged a few times. But I think his key weapons is he's going to move to the left and throw a looping left hook, not the check left hook, but a looping left hook to hit Manny on the upper side of his head. And his body shots will be a strong right hook and a straight right to the body. He will use the straight right to the face, but not as much as the straight right to the body. I don't think he's going to use the jab to the body, the left jab to the body, like he normally does, because the southpaw, he knows the skills Pacquiao has. He knows what this fight means. I know he understands what everyone's expecting for him to lose. They want to make an example out of him, but the fact is that he's a better offensive fighter when he chooses to be. He is. He has the skills. He knows when to move. When he's actually gonna use a Manny style of fighting. And when I say that, I mean as jumping in and out, side to side. He's going to use kind of like a Duro Gotti fight. He's going to use that style of offense. But I'm not going to say it's going to turn out like the Gotti fight, but he's going to use that style of offense, and he's just going to, hit him with straight hard hooks to the body, right hooks to the body, and straight right hands to the body, and then use that looping left hook to the head. And by the 7th, 8th round, I see either Bayless stopping the fight, or I see Roach telling Manny, you know what, he's taking too much punishment, I'm stopping the fight. And Floyd's going to be the winner. Floyd wants to prove a point in this fight, and he's going to do it. He wants to do it. He's sick and tired of the media shitting on him. Like you was talking about the double jeopardy, that shit's in the past. He did his time. He deserves a second chance. He's been a good boy. So he's been, talking nice. He hasn't been disrespecting anyone. That whole Ali situation, it's just him speaking confidence within himself. I don't see no problem in that. Ali is a great, but if you're in the same profession, you should believe you're greater.
Exactly. You know what the problem is? Listen, I think you got to come from the hood, or like you said, from the bottom, in order to understand where Mayweather's at and how he feels. Like, I would never say there's a better boxing podcast than mine. This is the shit right here, and no one can fuck with us. You know what I'm saying? So how could you get mad at me? How could you get mad at me for believing that what I'm doing is better than what anyone else is doing? That's retarded to me. It's just retarded.
That's your profession. Like, man, if you feel you the greatest, man, nigga, say it. Say that shit out loud and proud, nigga. The boxing voice is the greatest on planet Earth in the motherfucking galaxy. Ain't no podcast better than the boxing voice. That's what you say, nigga, because that's what you believe. That's what you do. You know what I mean? I stand by you because I believe it. I don't listen to any other fucking boxing podcast besides the boxing voice. They number one in my book. They the shit, It comes from you because I've read up on your backstory. I know what it is. Situations get tough and shit like that, but nigga, you man, when times get tough, it's all about you. You do what's best for you. Fuck everybody else, because blood comes second to you. Friends come second to you. You're number one. You do what's best for you, no matter what anybody got to say. I know what it is, Ness. I know what you've been through. I've been there. Niggas look at me and they see pictures of my house on Facebook and they talk shit like, oh, you don't know nothing about the hood. Like, bro, I'm from there, B. Like, I've been through that shit. I sold my rock. I sold kilos of shit, bro. Like, I had my second chances. Like, I am where I am because I fucking believed in myself, man. I'm not gonna say nobody's better than me in anything. Anything that I decide to do, no one's better than me. I'm the greatest. Fuck it. The boxing voice, the greatest. That's what you believe. That's what you do. That's your motherfucking profession. You're the greatest at it. And then anybody got something else to say, fuck it. People show too much respect for the old timers. Yeah, it's respect. Yeah, but if you're in the same profession, you gotta believe you're the greatest. If not, you can't set the bar higher. You can't evolve the game. Like, people would have never thought any boxer would make 120, 150, $200 million in a fight. But no, Mayweather believed in himself that fucking much. Like, he kept his record flawless. He beaten numerous of Hall of Famers, more than anyone else. When it's all said and done, he has the chance to beat 10 Hall of Famers at least. When it's all said and done, nobody's ever done that. Ali's done it, like 5 Hall of Famers, something like that? But he set the bar so high, he believed in himself so high that he evolved the game. That's what you're supposed to do. The boxing boys believes in themselves. They're going to evolve the game. They're the fucking greatest. When they say they're the greatest, y'all the greatest. Y'all believe in yourself that much, which means y'all going to evolve the game. Who knows? One day, fucking Spike TV or ESPN might give y'all a motherfucking TV deal or some shit. Or y'all might get a radio deal, become like the Howard Stern of boxing and shit. Like, Y'all don't know, but y'all gotta have that confidence. If y'all don't, y'all keep saying someone else from the past is better than y'all. Y'all will never be able to evolve the game like many people that believe in themselves can. Man, that's just what it is. I believe in y'all. I'm riding with y'all to the end, man.
All right, Just Ozzy. Well, thank you, and you know I appreciate it, man. And again, man, with Floyd, you know, why would you say anyone is better than you? I just don't get some of the things that people get upset at is retarded. It's just retarded. Let me see if I see Juan from Puerto Rico to give him his confirmation that he is here. Puerto Rican number. Puerto Rican. Puerto Rico. Damn, it's so many. Juan, you are there. I'm gonna count you off right now. You got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26. Man, you're out of luck, Juan. I mean, you're not out of luck. I'm gonna stay here all night, brother. You know, you guys are my life. You guys are my life, and I'll repeat it again. Because of boxing, I got a second chance at life, so I will stay here. No one get desperate. Do not hang up because you're gonna get out of line. I'm gonna get to everybody. We're gonna do 3 hours live, and we're gonna get an extra hour of archive, and we're gonna do what we do, man. We're gonna do what we do. We're actually on 38 minutes left live. All you guys got to do is be conscious of your of the caller, you know,
behind you.
Behind you, yeah, behind you. All right, so let's see. I think is this up? All right, 978. You're up. 978. 978.
What's going on, bro?
What up?
What's going on? I'm here. So yeah, just calling in to do my pick. So I'm picking Pacquiao.
Oh shit.
I'm gonna be that guy. You know, I gotta go against the tide. But yeah, I just think you know, I'm really hoping that the ref deducts a point for Floyd clinching so much. I was watching the Madonna fight again. Dude, he must have held like 100 times in that freaking second fight. It was ridiculous. We talk about Klitschko clinching, but Floyd probably clinches more than he does.
Well, I don't think Floyd is going to be able to clinch Manny because Manny's not going to get stuck on the inside. That's my belief.
First of all, you're lying to yourself.
The same way because a lot of these guys that are fighting him are fighting him on the inside, but Manny's more of like a mid-range fighter. So he'll be inside of your punches, he'll pop you 1-2 and try to step out. Hopefully you don't get caught with something on the way out. But I'm pretty excited for the fight, man. On the end of the day, the people who win are the boxing fans. Let's be real. We've been waiting for this for 5 years. Hope no fucking bullshit goes down. I know you guys, there's a lot of people in line, so you can go right ahead and just real quick. Ness, I seen you in New York at the Batiste fight.
Mm-hmm.
You're the biggest Dominican I've ever seen in my entire life.
Nah. How big is? Yeah. Yo, but
take it easy, man. I appreciate the show.
All right, brother. Another Dominican. I love it. Yo, but Big Papi Ortiz, man, he's huge, right? I think he's bigger than me. 714, you're up. 714. Damn, 714. You were on hold for 47 minutes. Don't do it to yourself, player. 714-422. 714-422. Going once. Going twice. Damn. First dude did not make his pick. That is crazy. 702. You're up. 702. Las Vegas. 702.
Hello, can you hear me?
I hear you.
Yeah, I'm taking for Pacquiao, man. I think Mayweather is not going to be able to timing Pacquiao's movement.
That's it?
That's it. I really don't think he can time Pacquiao's movement. I don't think so. So that's all I can say.
Are you from the Philippines?
Nice.
Yes, sir. But every time Mayweather fight, I always go for Mayweather's decision because it's always the decision. But thing is, this one, I don't know, man, because I really think Pacquiao can win the decision on this one also. Because if you think about it, the last time Pacquiao lose a decision, I think it was Eric Morales won. Because you're thinking about lost with what you call that?
Bradley.
What's his name? Bradley. He got robbed on that one, and then with the loss with knockout loss to Marquez, you know, he was winning, but he got knocked out. How many rounds he fight since Morales all the way to the Algeria fight? All of the fight that what you call this thing?
So you're picking a decision for Pacquiao?
It might be a decision or a late stoppage, I think.
Late stoppage. Well, all right, brother. We're gonna note that down. But remember, I've never heard you call in before, so you better eat your crow on Sunday if you lose.
I always listen to you, man. It's just I'm always driving all the time. That's why I don't call.
Yeah, well, make sure you pull over if Manny gets knocked out, okay?
That ain't happening.
But I'm not picking knockout. I'm not picking knockout. All right, brother. Thanks for calling in. 815, you're up.
Hello.
Yes, sir.
First time caller.
Okay.
Ladies and gentlemen, making his professional debut, he is.
This is Andre from Chicago. I just want to say, I think Pacquiao got this. I think he's going to trip knockdowns, but I got Pacquiao unanimous decision.
Well, all right, brother.
That's all I got.
This is your first time calling in?
You said that, right?
Oh, yeah. So you know Sunday is our crow day, right? You've been listening for a while, I hope.
No.
All right. So Sunday, brother. Listen, everybody listening on YouTube, what's going on with the love? I mean, I'm doing a show. I'm getting bitten by mosquitoes, you know. You guys said I don't travel. I came to Vegas. I could have easily been like, I'm at a fight. I can't do the show. And that's all I got, 67 likes? Are you fucking serious? I'll shut this shit off right fucking now. I'm telling you. You guys better hit that like button. I'm not playing. All right, so who we got? We got 647. You're up.
Yo, Des, you can't be making me laugh with that shit. I'll shut this shit off right now. I ain't playing.
Nah, I'm dead ass, yo. I'm dead ass because we need you guys to share it. We got to get bigger. If I get bigger, they can't fucking do what they did to me this week and not give me a credential. Then I got to get a credential from a guy that I will remain anonymous. You know, I mean, it's a valid credential, but so fucking what? Like, I should never get, not approved. Like, it's too many of y'all. Listen, it's just insane. I'm the fucking Howard Stern of boxing. They better learn their lesson.
I hear you, but this is T from Toronto here, man. How's everybody doing?
Good.
All right, I'm going to go ahead and make it quick because I know there's a lot of people there. I'm picking Mayweather. There was a caller that said something like, it's impossible to figure out Manny in the first fight. And like I said before, he knocked Marquez down 3 times in the first round. He fought to a draw. That means Marquez won the rest of that shit 8-3. He figured his ass out. Eric Morales fought him the first time, beat him. No excuses. He just outboxed him, figured his ass out. He's not a mystery. There's no puzzle. If you stay in your game plan and you box Pacquiao and you have enough skill to do so, you can beat him. It's proven. And then the next thing with the whole volume punching, we in playoff basketball season, so I'm gonna make the correlation real quick. You can put up 100 jump shots. If you don't make none of them shits, you score no points. It's the same thing in boxing. You could be throwing all the punches you want. If you're not landing and the other guy's landing, he's outscoring you. He's going to win. I'm leaning on Floyd Mayweather's defense, his ring savvy, and his ability to adjust. I feel like Pacquiao only has one way to fight, and that's go in there, balls out, throw a bunch of combinations. What happens when that doesn't work? He has no other game plan. So I'm going with Mayweather. We'll go unanimous decision. Maybe Freddie Rhodes saves him, but I think if Floyd gets ahead far enough, he's not going to risk losing. So I say Floyd, unanimous decision.
Well, all right, T, man. Thanks for calling and making in your pick, man. Long time listening. You know we appreciate you over here. 857, you're up. 857. All right. Damn, we got a lot of first-time callers, man. We definitely appreciate the love.
Ladies and gentlemen, making his professional debut, he is
Austin Georgie.
Boxing orgy?
I got
Wait.
Austin Georgie.
Oh, I was about to say, what the hell does that mean? Oh, what's good, man? Talk to us.
Like a Pacquiao by split decision.
Damn, Pacquiao coming back.
Woman beating piece of shit.
Oh, okay, stop it.
So he didn't cop to it. He don't want to apologize. So it is fair game to bring it up. And I'm going to let you get to the rest of the callers back to Pacquiao by split decision.
All right. I want to know what all these dudes talking about this women beating stuff going to do when he win. I mean, what if there is just no man that could beat him? No man could get the revenge for the woman. I mean, I don't get it, yo. I mean, and anyway, that's his personal life. Nothing to do with boxing. I mean, I guess it does because he's got those hands, right? 925, you're up. 925.
Hello?
Yes, sir.
Yo, Ness, can you hear me?
Loud and clear.
Oh, okay, shit. I think I played myself, man. I was on hold for a minute. I wasn't sure if I was in the queue or not. So I hit one, and it turned out I was in the queue, so it removed me. So it put me back to the bottom of the list, but it's all good, man. But I just want to call in. By the way, this is Mo in Frisco, bro. I called in when the fight was first announced, and I made my pick to Robbie. I don't know if you remember it or if he still has it down. I don't know who's keeping tally, if it's Robbie or Jameson. But I picked Mayweather. I went with the safe pick. And the more and more I listen to the Mayweather interviews, especially one from ESPN just recently, I realized that, I picked Mayweather in a close decision. I realized that it's probably going to be a lot more lopsided because it doesn't seem like he's going to engage. When I say that, I mean by actually like walking forward and walking him down like some people are suggesting. It seems like he made a comment about how he's not going to walk Pacquiao down because that would actually fight better when he's going backwards, and he's going to try to get him to come forward and take advantage of that. So if he's able to execute and implement that game plan, I think he has a better chance of winning. But I kind of went away from tradition by picking Mayweather because I'm usually a huge underdog type of person, and I always go for the underdog. I'm a tender dick, as you would say. And I like the underdog story, man. I think my boy's a 6-1 underdog. Last time I heard Robbie announced. So you know what? I'm gonna officially actually change my pick, man, to Pacquiao, man, which is what I should have done in the first place instead of going with the safe. I don't know, Mayweather, like I said, he's a favorite. He's a safe pick. I mean, it don't make you Nostradamus or anything to pick Mayweather. But yeah, man, I'm gonna go back to tradition, man. I'm gonna switch my pick and officially go with Pacquiao, man, because I think if he's able to implement his game plan and just outland with sheer numbers, I think he should be able to sneak in a bunch of rounds and win it, man. But it all depends on who's able to. It all depends on who's able to, implement that game plan and stay with it, man. But yeah, I'm gonna officially change my pick, man. So I don't know if Jameson is still there, if Robbie's
I got it.
tallying up. But
I got it. And by the way, the odds I was giving earlier, Ness was asking about what the odds were for a draw. That's what I was talking
for a draw,
about.
okay.
Yeah.
I thought that seemed kind of loud. I was like, damn, 6-1.
No. Ness was asking earlier for a draw, and I happened to hear an interview yesterday, and that's what they said. So.
Got you. That actually makes a lot more sense.
Yeah.
Well, all right, brother.
I know you got a lot of callers, man. So go ahead, Ness. Let it show, bro.
All right, brother. Well, thank you for calling in. And 702, Bob, what's going on?
Yo, man, I'm officially, I think today is the day, man, after, given all the what's it called, the build up, the hype, the fact that this is it, man. This is it. This is the last official scheduled Thursday show of the Boxing Boy. We're probably still going to do a show tomorrow, I think is what you said. But today is the last Thursday edition show before we know what happens. Next time on Sunday, the world is going to be a different place for us. That is crazy. So for today, I'm going to go ahead and give myself a nickname, and it's going to be in honor of Ringside Rob, or Ringside Robbie. I'm going to call myself Boxing Bobby.
What the hell?
Okay.
Boxing. Oh yeah. Hey, no, I get it, because your name is Robert too. Okay.
That's right, yeah. See, we're both.
Fuck it. Since I'm a rock and roll star and everything, let's call myself Box Star Robbie, dude. Fuck it.
There you go.
Box Star Bobby. I don't know. I'll let the fans decide. But listen, man. So this is it, Robbie. Are you ready for my pick? I gave it to you a little early on. I have some time to think and look at some videos, and I've seen that early on, his second pro fight, his first 7 fights for Mayweather, 6 of them were knockouts. His second one was to a southpaw, and he struggled. He got hurt in that fight, and it was against a southpaw, so it went to decision. He's going to struggle a little bit. I believe this fight will be much better than most people will think it is. I think it's not going to be an all-out slugfest, but I do think it's going to be an exciting fight. I think it's going to be drama up until at least the 8th or 9th round. It's possible that Floyd takes over at that point, but I can't see Manny with the gratitude or the gravity of the event, the magnitude. There's no way he won't sell out in this. There's no way that he won't reach those later rounds and think, fuck, I'm probably down on the cards here. We got to go for it. I can't see him just quitting like everyone else. Everyone else just, by the 7th round, they just don't. They're either tired, which he won't be tired. Manny has never been fatigued. Or they're just fucking mentally checked out. They know they lost. At least they're happy they're not going to get hurt.
Well, like I said earlier, Rob, this has to be the busiest 36 minutes of Manny Pacquiao's life, period.
Absolutely. And so with all that said, I thought it before. I think Manny Pacquiao is going to get hurt. I don't think he's going to hit. I don't see a knockout here, but I do but there may be knockdown. Maybe Floyd goes down early just on some weird balance shit, that weird angles. It could happen. I wouldn't put money on that, but I can see Manny at the end of it kind of getting beat up because he's going to have to keep going for broke, and Mayweather's going to break him.
So you're taking Mayweather.
I will go ahead and take Floyd with the safe pick because I believe it's going to be the right pick, and that is a decision. Floyd by decision in a very difficult but close, a very difficult one-sided-ish affair where he struggles early but ultimately finishes very strong, and it'll seem by the end kind of one-sided, but he's going to struggle the whole way through. He's going to be in there with the toughest opponent he's ever faced. So I think that will happen. And with that said, I can't believe this shit's really happening, man. My wife was starting to talk about plans for Sunday, what we're going to do Sunday, and it hit me. On Sunday, we're going to know. We're going to know. And for me, I'm not hoping for a good fight. Everyone's hoping just to see a good fight. I'm not. I just want to know what happens. That's what's been bugging us for 5 fucking years. What's going to happen? I don't care if it's one-sided. I don't care if it's the best fight we've ever seen. Obviously, that would be fucking awesome. But I don't care. I just want to know which man wins. I want to know which one's better, whether it's fouling, whether it's fucking bullshit, whether someone gets robbed. Who did the most to earn favoritism? Winning a championship belt in boxing is a lot like winning a fucking belt in wrestling and fucking WWE. You got to earn it in different ways. It's not just about winning. It's about fucking playing your cards right and being popular and earning the fights by just planets have to align, dude. This shit is less sport than fucking drama and scripts and shit. This one is it. This is for all the fucking marbles. Whether it's good or not does not matter. What happens is who's gonna walk away with their hand raised. And if it's a draw, even fucking better. I can't believe it. They were destined to be even, So after this, it's the end of the era. We move on. Fucking, that's it. That's it. All the kids of my childhood, Floyd, Oscar, fucking Manny, fuck, dude, it's gonna be over. This is it. After that, it's the new generation. It's all new, and I'm happy to share it with all the casuals. I'm happy this took over the world. I'm happy it's even bigger than I thought it would be. I fucking love it all, dude. And lastly, I'll close with, you know, I'm not even gonna do it. I don't want to think it, but dude, this shit is fucking here. I'm stoked. Awesome. Mayweather by decision.
Well, all right. Boxing Bobby.
Well, hey, he came up with a couple of good ones there.
Yeah, I see. 609, you're up.
Yeah, first time caller.
609.
He said he's a first time caller.
First time caller.
Okay.
Ladies and gentlemen, making his professional debut, he is
Todd Big Skinny Agostini from South Jersey by way of Philadelphia.
All right, all right.
All right, man, this is real simple. This is a Mayweather fight. It's just what it is. So, in the words of Redman, if you see a bag of weed on the floor, motherfucker, what the fuck you gonna do?
Pick it up, pick it up.
Mayweather's gonna fight his fight. It's what he does. He throws his jab, he works the ring, he goes around, he controls the tempo, he stays defensive. It's gonna be like every other Mayweather fight that there is. You know, Manny Pacquiao always in the best position. Freddie Roach, Focus Smith, the whole 9 yards. And this guy just ain't gonna punch the 36 fights. It just ain't gonna happen. It's physically impossible. You know, Floyd's gonna wait him out. He's gonna jab him. He's gonna outpoint him. He's gonna put rounds in the book. He's gonna drink water. He lives in this world. He lives in the world of main events. He lives in the world of attention. This whole thing doesn't mean anything to him. It's exactly everything he's been living for the last 5, 6, 7, 8 years. It doesn't even matter. He's born and bred for these types of main events. He's born and bred for these things. It's going to be his work. He's going to put it in. He's going to get his check. He's going home. That's it. He's the winner. That's my prediction.
Well, all right, brother. Thank you for calling in. Casual fan, what the hell is going on over there? Are you some sort of magician? I mean, I got a still shot of you wearing a Team Pac Man shirt, and now you're wearing a freaking. How are you doing that? Are you walking away and changing? Because I haven't noticed.
You're seeing shit, bro.
Yeah. No. I got a picture right here, frozen with you and with a shirt with Pac Man, and then right now you got a fucking Team Mayweather shirt. Get out of here.
Yeah, I might be shifting sides right now.
Yo, man, you're doing magic over there.
Yeah, I'm a magician. Yeah, I changed my shirt.
Yo, he rubs his shirt and it turns into a different fighter. What the frick is going on? All right, let's see. That was
Somebody was calling me Lady Gaga on the chat.
484, you're up. 484.
Yo.
What up?
Yo, what up? It's CeeLo.
CeeLo.
Let me tell you something, man. If y'all ever need to sleep, watch a fucking Chase Smith fight, man. I'm lucky I woke the fuck back up from that shit, man. Holy shit. Anyway, man, Casual, 2 days away, baby. We're here.
Yo.
Let me tell you something. I know people going for Mayweather, people going for Pacquiao, they breaking it down. Pacquiao got the better corner. I mean, there's no if as many chances. And you talk about Mayweather, that's his guy. That's his bread and butter is Mayweather. Pacquiao retires today, Mayweather retires today, Roach still got fighters. So the corner, we gotta give it to Pacquiao. I mean, are we all in agreement?
That's what I've said, but Ness says he disagrees.
I disagree. I don't understand how you guys could discredit Floyd Mayweather Sr. when he's never lost with Floyd.
No. Okay. But overall, his boxing knowledge, like, forget him having the best fighter in the world.
Well, okay, boxing knowledge. Okay, boxing knowledge. We speak so much about experience, right? So, I mean, was it Floyd or Roger that was in a fight with Sugar Ray Leonard? Because I'm not a history dude. Robbie?
That was Roger.
Oh,
that was
shit.
Roger.
Oh, shucks. So who was the biggest guy Floyd ever fought?
You sure it was Roger? I thought it was the dad.
Well, it could have been.
I thought it was the dad that got whooped by Sugar Ray.
To be honest with you,
It was Senior. The chat.
Fighting very well.
It's all good. It's all good. The chat is saying it was Senior and in ring experience. I mean, Freddie Roach will tell you he never got anywhere as a boxer.
No, he does say that.
But who bred more champions?
But bread. Are you really gonna say bread? I mean, who's a homegrown champion? He wasn't even in Ruslan's corner for the title. I don't think Chavez. I mean, come on. He got given the title by the WBC, and then they took it from him when he finally fought Martinez. I mean, who really? Who?
Roger Mayweather, if anything. I give Roger more props. He won more with Roger than he did with his dad.
Okay, but what I'm asking you is
Anyway,
No. What I'm asking you is who are the champions that Freddie Roach has had that you speak of?
Oh my God, man. Dude, I just watched E.J. Smith fight. I mean, you gonna do this to me? He's had tons of fighters, man. I mean, the awards themselves is not only for Manny. I mean, this dude has trained the creme de la creme.
Hey, man, all I'm saying is you come on here talking about he had all these champions and you can't mention one. That goes to show. But I'm going to get...
It's 12 o'clock at night, all right? But listen, I'm picking Manny. I think that they're going to have a great game plan. The way that you fight a fighter like Mayweather, a thinking fighter, is you got to make them think fast and quick. And one question is going to be answered is who's the fastest guy? We don't fucking know who the fastest guy is. That's just going to be answered.
All right.
And me personally, I think it's Manny, and we're going to see it on Saturday night. So I'm going to leave y'all with that. Make sure you eat some mangoon, get that Platano power in you so y'all can stay up for that bachelor party and all y'all enjoy it, baby.
All right, brother. Man, you guys are the best, man. You guys are really the best. Let's see here. 816, you're up. 816. 816.
Hey, what's going on, man? Try to get my pick in real quick, man. I'm going for Pacquiao. I got him by split decision, 12 rounds. I think he takes it though decisively. And I'm trying to make a bet, man. I know y'all got your money on Mayweather. I got $200 on Pacquiao. So I know somebody want to take it.
Man, I wonder if Canadian.
I know how it go, man. I'm here.
I wonder if Canadian Jose is picking Pacquiao. He's the big better, man. I'm not that big of a better. 200. You kidding me? I'll be out here starving if I lose to you and I got to pay 200.
That's two pay-per-views, man.
Two Floyd pay-per-views.
This Casey Shells, by the way, give me down Pacquiao. And I'm on the line, man. If anybody want to take me up on that bet.
Well, you might as well give out your Twitter so they could come right at you if you got one.
I ain't even got no Twitter, man.
All right. Well, I don't know how they're gonna, if someone calls in, I don't even know how to get back in touch with you.
Shit. I can't be on hold on the line.
Yeah, definitely. If someone calls in and wants to take that $200 bet right now, I'll come back to you. 816, no doubt. 706, you're up.
All right.
Hello.
Yes, sir.
What's up, man? What's up, Ronnie? It's all good. This is Tariq calling from Georgia. I got Pacquiao winning this fight. I just see Pacquiao hustling Mayweather. That's the only way I see him winning. And I feel like he can do that. I just look at the fight being like what you call it? Like a Joe Kawasaki. I think I'm saying that right. Yep. Yeah, I see the fight playing out like that. He just out hustling by, just throwing more punches and just doing what he got to do. You know what I mean? But other than that, I got Pacquiao. Hey, I got a question for you now.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, what's up with Mike Tyson and Floyd, man? Did you see the interview?
Yeah.
They asked him about. He said that was crazy. He said, dude asked him about him being the greatest, and he said something about he can't even go to a schoolhouse. Little man can't even go to a schoolhouse to drop his kids off without having bodyguards around him or something like that.
Yeah, I mean, I kind of see that. I see what Tyson is saying. You know what I mean? Like normally people that are celebrities, they have some sort of security, but it's never been to the level of Mayweather's securities. I mean, he ain't playing. But I mean, at the end of the day, dude, when you put your business out there the way that Mayweather does, and everybody knows how many millions of dollars you make, and you're making this shit, you're making, I mean, he's gonna make 180, or we all know he's gonna make more than 180 in 36 minutes. I'm pretty sure it's gonna be some jealous and envious dudes out there waiting for a come up. That's what they do. Everybody want to come up. So I respect Floyd for getting the security. I mean, I know I would if I had that type of money. That's just the bottom line. I mean, you putting on TV that you got 3 Bugattis. We talking about 1.6, and one of them he got this 3 million. I mean, it's people out there that's probably missing their rent for the past 3 months and licking their lips looking at little ass Floyd. So he better stick them big dudes around him.
Hey, maybe you could be one of his guards, security, man.
Man, I don't know about all that, but if the pay is right, you'll see Ness with a 6-pack ASAP if that's what Floyd wants. Hey, man, I'm gonna get to some other callers, brother. Thank you for calling in, man. 407, you're up. Whoa. Yo, don't worry, brother. We ain't gonna hang up on you. Just pick the phone up off the floor, man. Pick it up off the floor. Oh my God. All right. What the heck? 901, you're up. Turn that radio off.
Yeah, I'm back to work. Yeah, I had you on speakerphone. I was listening to y'all. You know, I was waiting on my phone call. But yeah, I've been on here for a minute. I felt like you was ducking me in the chat. but you always tell me when I do call, I get hung up on. Then when y'all talk, I got an echo. Then a few times I called, the boy still would want to argue for 10 minutes. So I can't never get on here. But I look at it like this. I think I wish this fight would have happened in September and Floyd would have got like a May fight with Cotto, because I don't know if Floyd Mayweather slowed down or if Marcus Maidana was hitting him in the back of his neck and taking his like equilibrium and stuff and like that away from him. But I do gotta look and say it happened in both fights. But in the first 3 rounds of that first fight, he was sharp to the point where he was just moving around the ring, just pot shot and doing what he wanted to do. He wasn't even holding them yet. And then he got caught later on. So maybe like that didn't have no lasting effect. But I know you're not supposed to take punches to your neck, the back of your head. That could cause like career-ending injuries. And I'm just wondering, is Floyd Mayweather at the end of it, or was Marco Maidana just way too dirty? And he got away with way more than people saying, well, Floyd was holding. Yeah, he held 50 times in that fight, but Marcos Maidana hit him 30 times in the back, in the neck, everything else. I asked it before, which one would you rather do? Would you rather hold, or would you rather be able to punch a person wherever you want, be able to knee a person, throw a person down, bite a person? Like, so he was just tying up dirty work. But like I said, Pacquiao he's not going to be in there like coming forward and staying there. But it don't matter. I think Floyd can probably like break his range, punch him in the body with the right hand. I think 2 callers had it right. The boy from New Orleans had it right, and there was another caller. He said Floyd gonna use the right hand of the body and the left hook. I think them 2 callers had it right so far. If we're getting the right Floyd Mayweather, I do think they waited a little bit, and that's why Roach going on about Floyd being long in the tooth. I think they waited for that. And they didn't sign the fight when he wanted the drug test. They didn't negotiate the $40 million properly. So I think that's what they wanted. But they might not get what they want. Hopefully he is, at least 10% less than what he was. I think he could probably still beat Pacquiao, because Pacquiao, y'all can say he got knocked out, but I think he came back very well from that. But that was years ago. Now he's had like 3 people that Rios couldn't touch him. We knew that going in. I did. Then you say Bradley and now Jerry, they not no big punchers. So he been in his 2 easiest fights, even though he got hurt in probably both fights. I think right hands kind of shook him up a little bit. Bradley really shook him up. Jerry made him do the oh shit face. And then so I'm looking like, Pacquiao, he fresher than Floyd right now, coming off them 2 wars with Maidana, because that's a dirty man. But I'm gonna ride with Floyd though still, because I think he can bag up. He can connect with him to the body. And y'all talking about Pacquiao movement, I think they're gonna take a whole lot of his movement away, take a lot of the aggression, and he gonna feel the power to the body before he really feel it to the head. but it'd be a right hand to the body, not no jab to the body. But that's what I got, man. I got Floyd.
All right, brother.
Scorsese.
All right, Scorsese. Hey, Robbie 661. Remember that number, okay? I think that's Michael Mark. James on a check-in from Australia. He got a Mayweather-Pacquiao ticket on StubHub, but his flight's been delayed for the past 5 hours. James, you're gonna miss the fight, man. You should just send one of us that ticket, FedEx, man.
No, man, I'm holding on that to the dad, so fucking pulling my hair out, dude.
Yo, you know, I'm just excited. I'm just excited that one of our listeners actually were able to buy a ticket. I can't believe you got one.
It's crazy. It's been a roller coaster. It's been such a roller coaster. I when I went on sale, I was so confident, and then I actually fucked the time up by 1 hour with the time zone differences and missed out. And then it was just crazy. I was losing my shit. I was still waiting for the MGM release. But I was on an international phone call to MGM for over an hour, and then when they answered, they said, "Sorry, sir, you got a bad line." Hung up straight away after being on hold for an hour. I was losing my shit, hated life, and then I was keeping an eye on the StubHub prices, and they started to drop their pants a little bit. I thought, hang on a minute, I could do this, and I decided to bite the bullet and organise to report the flights like within 12 hours of departing, and sorted it all out, and it all pieced together, and I was riding high, and now I'm sitting here pulling my hair out again.
Listen,
It's been a roller coaster.
I have to ask, man. How much did you pay for that little golden ticket?
Well, they're good tickets. They're lower stand. We got two of them for $660 USD.
660.
6,600 each for two together in
James, I'm sorry, we're having technical difficulties. I'm hanging up on you right now because you've never donated $6,600 fucking dollars. You're insane, dude.
Wait, what was the $6,000 for?
You paid $6,600 each?
Yeah.
For 2 tickets.
James, what's wrong with you, man?
That's $12,000.
Man.
Holy, we've officially met our richest listener here. This dude is insane. I swear to God, I want you to make your flight because you better could be at the bachelor party and I'm gonna be right next to you like I'm attached to the hip. All the dollars you throw in the air, I'm smacking the asses for you. Fuck that. Holy shit.
Come on, man. Rich, I live for this. The grind. Come on.
Man, I mean, if you ain't with Rich, you're a boxing junkie, dude. I mean, we need to create a word for you. I mean, wow. I'm really like, wow.
I still ran.
Whoa, man. Now we're all gonna put in a little prayer for you, I swear, because it would just be totally whack if you can't make it. What is the airport saying?
Well, they don't know what's going on. There was it seemed like a snowball effect. There's like some engine issue with the flight, and then also we've got like a heavy downpours of rain and some issue with staff not being able to work so many hours they're checked in at certain times. So it's all looking crazy. But they've assured me. So I was concerned with the amount of people that would be heading to Vegas that if I missed my
90 seconds
from LAX, but they're assuring me that it should be okay. But I don't know. It's going to be a matter of hours. Like it's cutting it fine.
Wow. Hey, James, let me get to some other people, but holy smokes, man. I really hope you get in there now, man. Yeah, sure.
I'll be quick. I won't give my breakdown. I'll give my pick. But Mayweather's winning, and I will eat crow. If Pacquiao doesn't touch the canvas at some point.
60 seconds.
Really? Wow.
Yeah, that's it.
All right, brother.
Talk to you later.
All right. 60 seconds on the check-in on the live feed, 646-478-3068. Press 1 if you want to talk. No more European sexy voice telling you to press 1. You got to do it on your own. I think our next caller is Mike or Mark.
Hard work.
Dedication.
What's up, fellas? Hey, before I get into my prediction, I just want to say one thing. Whether you think this is the best podcast or not,
you must respect this man's hustle and as many shows as he gives us and staying on all night, regardless of your opinion of his boxing knowledge or what you think of the show. You must respect this dude's hustle. I'm starting to do a couple of
10 seconds.
as a setup. It's flawless. Their commitment to his craft is flawless. And as a host, he's the TBE right now. So let me get that out of there before I start.
Mike, this is the TBE podcast. This is the best one there is, period.
Well, I mean, you can't be TBE when you call me Mike.
Twins, man. What can I say? You know.
Hold on, Mark. I got you, Mark.
Yeah.
There you go. Okay, all right.
Yeah, I just want to get that out there. You must respect this man's hustle, and that's it. Second thing is, I want to ask you guys, what fighter do you think knows Pacquiao the best?
Marquez.
Yeah, Marquez.
It'd be Marquez because they fought 4 times.
Who did Marquez pick?
Marquez only picked Floyd because he lost against Floyd.
How many years has he been picking Mayweather?
Long time.
Look, that was just a stab at Pacquiao from Marquez.
Will be somewhat surprised if Manny doesn't touch the canvas because he's so off balance and this guy is so accurate. I think there's a chance he could go down without being seriously hurt just because of his balance. Like, I don't see too many fighters that literally get lifted off the ground by guys that can't punch. So I think there's a good chance he gets knocked down. You guys already know I'm picking Mayweather. I put 100 today to win 2,800 on a 10th round stoppage. So the guy that was online or called for a $200 bet, we don't even talk about funky ass $200 bets. We're betting 100 on a stoppage in a certain round. But I'll post my bet right before a fight. I'm gonna risk 1,000 to win 500 on Floyd.
Wow, you guys are crazy, man. You guys are insane. 1,000 to win 500, not worth it for me.
By what though? By just by winning?
Yeah, just by winning it, and then I have another 100 to win 2,800 if you actually.
I don't think that's gonna. Yeah.
10th round, man. I don't know.
Yeah.
Man, we got people. We got people spending some serious money here. We got a guy from Australia that threw $13,000 down for 2 tickets, and he's waiting in the airport. And we got this guy here putting all kinds of bets for Mayweather. This is good stuff.
The guy that just called, that's the real money team right there.
Hell yeah, James Grills. Shout out to James Grills. I can't believe that 13,000. Holy smokes!
Nah, but I just wanted to make sure I got in late. I just wanted to make sure I got my picks in. I'm picking either Floyd. I don't know about if it's UD if he doesn't stop him because like we said before, they're giving like Canelo draws and fucking. Chino fucking one judge has a former draw or whatever, so I don't know how that's going to play out. But this fight, I'm telling you, is not competitive. It won't take that long to figure him out. And whether he touches the cameras or not, Manny's face will be fogged up.
So do you think that this could be another Canelo-type fight for Mayweather?
Not at all. Not at all.
I do. I think we had a caller that called in, I think, yesterday or maybe, I don't know, but I think Floyd, like, every call is the same. Oh, for the first 3 rounds, Pacquiao's going to win. I don't think it goes like that. I think Floyd imposes his will a little bit earlier. I think the size is too big, and I think Floyd gains respect from the beginning of the fight. He was the boss in the negotiations. He's going to be the boss inside the ring. He's just a bigger, stronger guy. I mean, he just holds every advantage. I don't think this is that competitive of a fight.
Well, all right, Mark. Thanks for calling in, man. And I hope you win, brother. I really do, man. I hope everybody that's spending their money to come out here enjoys themselves, and everyone who's braver than me that's putting money, laying it down, man. And listen, Mark, that's not a bad bet because I honestly don't, like, realistically, I want certain things to happen, but I really feel like it's a safe bet to go with Mayweather. So, if you got it to spare, 1,000 to make 5, it's easy money in my opinion. So, good luck with that. And James, man, I just got to keep repeating it, man. Good luck. I hope you get here, brother. We're going to spend some of that money at the strip club without a doubt. 952. We're gonna have a party with James Money, but you're on the line too. What's going on? Who's this?
Hey, fellas, this is Hamza from Minneapolis.
What's up?
Mr. Not happy about not having any sound bites on a Mayweather-Pacquiao preview.
What you mean? We got the first time caller and the crow. That's what we need for this type of a show.
We need. My name is Floyd for Floyd, and we need Manny Pacquiao saying, "I do it for the fans" or something. You know.
All right.
We need something, bro.
Sunday, you got that.
All right, man. All right. Everything has been, as far as, you know, the fight, everything's been talked about. I'm picking Mayweather, so I'd like that put down. Don't really want to discuss why. I just kind of want to get into the show a little bit more. I mean, I know you guys are kind of pissed about not getting any, not getting into the fight and this and that.
No. I'm not because, like I said, you know, at the second day they gave it to me, so you know I'll be at the weigh-in and all that stuff like that. So I'm not upset. I mean obviously I was upset that I had to, you know, I didn't get it right away, but you know it is what it is, man.
I know you guys, but just to look where as far as you guys have come, like the sport, we see how far the sport has come as far as like this fight and the promotion for it, but just the fact that you guys are interviewing Aram and this and that, like, I'm a long time listener, and you know, you guys weren't getting those interviews a year and a half ago. Shit, like you guys probably weren't getting that interview a year ago. So keep it up, and just to talk about Aram a little bit more, just the bitterness, man. That press conference, he wants blood. He wants Mayweather blood bad, and Mayweather is just kind of enjoying the moment. It seems like he's just kind of putting the dagger, just kind of putting salt in the wound a little bit, you know. And there's a bit of an echo kind of throwing me off, but I think Mayweather.
You there, brother? You there?
Yeah.
You broke up a little bit. Say that again. You think Mayweather what?
I think Mayweather is just kind of putting salt in the wound a little bit. He's enjoying the moment. He's enjoying seeing Aram and HBO bleed. So more than anything, hopefully we just get a fight. As long as the ref.
You got to talk into the speaker. You're going in and out.
Okay, can you hear me now?
Yes, sir.
Okay. I just thought Maidana fight, Maidana wasn't allowed to fight his fight, and it ended up being a really messy fight, and I just didn't like it. The one Mayweather fight, that was super boring. But overall, you know, I'm just looking for a good fight, man. That's it.
Well, all right, brother. We got a lot of people here. And remember, I believe we get an hour of archive here, and it stopped counting down. So if it cuts out, you know what time it was. It wasn't me. It's Blog Talk. They only give you 1 hour of archive, and we are officially in that mode. I believe I started the show, 9:30, right? 6:30, right? 6:30 West Coast. So we've been on for 3 hours and 8 minutes. So we still got 52 minutes to take calls from you guys. 1-1-1-1-1-1-1-1-1-1. You there? Okay, we heard the trumpet. Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am. Hey, Jasmine.
Hello, guys. Good morning. Well, evening where you are. But my prediction is KO by Mayweather somewhere between the 8th and the 10th. I think it's going to be very competitive the first 4 rounds, as Manny can give Mayweather some problems with his paint, his speed, and also his positioning. I don't think this fight is going to be competitive after the 5th round. I think Floyd can jab. He's going to show Manny different position on his bending low, going to the body. That's going to confuse Manny. Manny cannot fight on the back foot. Someone said that. That's not true. And I saw
I saw Clottey fight. He was able to do something to Manny that I never noticed before. He was able to uppercut him and go to the body and crowd him. And I think that's why Mayweather's plan will be crowd Manny. And because he doesn't have no inside fighting game and he doesn't have no defense if you jump on him to me and box him also. So I expect the fight to look like Scotty's fight and also a damn fight where he worked the body and get him out of him, get Manny out of there. So that's my prediction. 8th, 10th round KO or TKO.
All right, Jasmine. Well, thank you for calling in. 1111111. You're up. Block caller, Skype caller. 1111111. You're up. Come on, player. This is Mayweather-Pacquiao. You don't want to go out like that.
Ladies and gentlemen, from the MGM Grand of Las Vegas.
That shit got to turn you on, right?
Yeah, it turned me on, but not him. 317. I think this might be DJ Punch. What's up? I guess.
Finally, DJ Punch has come back to the
Well, you're gonna have to say that. You're gonna have to say that again, and probably try to get closer to a window because you cut out.
No, block talk is causing an echo.
Oh, okay. Go ahead, caller.
I'm gonna make it quick. Shouts out to the Boxing Voice, the #1 boxing podcast on the planet. Been listening since 2011, waiting for this show. I got Mayweather. His 10th or 11th round knockout. Too many body bats. Too much counter punching. Money May knockout.
Oh, well, all right, DJ Punch. You waited all that time to do it that smooth, huh?
Hey, that's how we do it, man. Money May KO. 11th round knockout, man. The counter punching is too big.
Well, all right, brother. Let me get to some of these callers here. 314, you're up.
Ness, what's going on, man? It's Factoid out of St. Louis. What's good, boss?
Factoid, what's up? Juan from Puerto Rico. If that's you haven't even pressed 1, my friend. That's why you're freaking last. No wonder. But go ahead, Factoid. Factoid, what's up? You out here or what?
Nah, man, I'm still in the
come on, man. I think I remember you going to Bradley Alexander. You ain't gonna come to this?
I saw you in Cincinnati, man. It's the last corner fight. I make moves when I can, man.
I hear you. No, listen. I can't complain about that, brother, because I know what it is to travel on a budget.
For sure. But shout out to the boxing boys. They got doing a hell of a job. But you had some great callers tonight, man. Everybody's broken down the fight, man. It's not a whole lot that can be said. I think on paper, it's a relatively close fight. I expect it to be a relatively close fight when they step in there Saturday night, man. I think Floyd gonna win by split decision. I think we're gonna get a card for Pacquiao. I think we're gonna get 2 cards for Mayweather. I think it's gonna be close. It's gonna be a little bit of controversy, but at the end of the day, I think it's gonna be a good, decent scrap. I think Mayweather probably at about 7 or 8. You'll see him take control of the fight. Pacquiao probably get a little bit frustrated. Mayweather should be able to cruise from there on out, man. But I think it's a decent fight early on. Split decision for Mayweather.
Well, all right, Factoid, man. I'm glad you called in, brother. It's been a long time since you've been on this podcast, man. We appreciate it, and I hope to see you at one of these upcoming fights, brother. 908, you are up. Talk to us.
What's up, This is John from Broadway.
John, what up?
Yeah, I'm just happy that the fight's finally here, just like everybody else. But I think everybody's not focusing on the referee. Kenny Bayless always protecting Mayweather in certain fights. What do you guys feel about that?
I mean, to me, I think it's a neutral ref simply because Pacquiao's used Kenny Bayless about 7 times and Floyd's used them about the same amount of times. So I think, and not only that, you know, people that are worried about this referee situation, be more worried about the judges that had the balls to give, you know, Canelo a draw on the card. But I think that Kenny Bayless, he's been doing this too many years. He's very experienced, and it's too many eyes, man. I think everybody's going to be on pins and needles. They don't want to. They're going to walk on eggshells. They don't want to mess up for this fight, and I hope that is the case. And I'm optimistic of that. And, you know, and that's all we can do is really hope for him to do the best job he can. I want him to take points, though. I'll be honest, because I don't want people calling in his Sunday.
With Floyd's elbows?
Absolutely. Absolutely. That's not fair. If we're going to bitch and moan about Alexander's holding versus Maidana and Vladimir Klitschko's holding on his life and you know, all types of things, Maidana being wild and hitting below the belt, whatever the case may be, points need to be took. If I complain about Amir Khan pushing Lamont Peterson a bunch of years ago, I got to complain about Floyd using that elbow and or the forearm, you know, because it's not just the elbow. He uses the forearm a lot, you know, and Kenny Bellis needs to assert himself and make sure that both these guys know. Well, not really both these guys, because you don't see Manny ever doing anything out of the ordinary or illegal. But Floyd, you know, there's a fine line with that elbow and forearm, and we got to handle that.
Right. Do you think it's gonna be a headbutt in this fight?
Oh my God, no! Please, man.
Go forward, you know, it's progressive.
Oh my, I hope not, man. But you know, the fact that it's Southpaw versus Orthodox, it's something that more than likely is gonna happen. I just hope it's not like that other caller that said, you know, the fight was stopped because of a cut, because that would be horrible. John, let me get to some other people, brother. But thank you for calling in as always, man.
Let me make my pick, though. I think it's going to be a draw. I think the judge is going to make it a draw and just so they could continue and make a rematch.
Yeah, but that's the thing. But I'm going to get to some other callers. That's the thing. I just hope that if it's a draw, Floyd doesn't take that. Oh, they robbed me. This wasn't no draw. This is why I never want to fight them. The politics, they don't want to see a black man doing good. I don't want to hear none of that shit. I want a real draw if it's a draw. I want a real draw if it's a draw. That's all I'm saying. I don't want none of that bull crap, crybaby junk. No cheating. Give me a real draw if it's going to be a draw. 559, you're up.
Yo, what's good, Jay? What's going on?
559, let me just ask you, weren't you on a long time ago?
Was, man. And when you called me, my phone dropped, dog.
Oh, man. Damn. All right, well, you on now, player.
Yeah. Real quick, to your point, you're like, why are people bringing this Floyd Mayweather stuff up now, right?
I don't know, man.
It all comes down to Ray Rice incident.
Haters is what I see.
After Ray Rice, nah, it's a Ray Rice. I know you don't follow football, bro, but after that, these guys acting like, oh, domestic violence is this and that. But they're still going to watch football. They're still going to watch basketball. So it's just hypocrites, man. Talk to them.
All right. So what's the pick, player?
I got Mayweather by decision, but people keep saying he's going to jab at the body. You can't jab at the body against the southpaw that's not squared up. That's when you get clipped. And one thing, though, I'm hesitant. This dude's bigger now. He's going to need some speed. He needs speed against Pacquiao. But I think he's in the dog fight. This is where Kenny Bates is going to hurt him. If Kenny Bates will let him fight inside, because Floyd's going to have to do some damage at the inside.
Yeah, I think Bayless will let him fight inside. Plus, Pacquiao doesn't hold anyway. He puts his earmuffs on, man. Pacquiao's a good fighter in terms of giving us action and not taking away any action.
Right, no, because I feel like Mayweather's gonna hold him with one arm and hit him. This dude has no inside fighting at all, man.
Well, guess what? Only 2 days to go, and in a few hours, only 1 day to go. So, brother, let me get to some other callers here because it's a lot of people. Mayweather-Pacquiao. It's the prediction show. Don't miss it. Make sure you hear your number when it gets called. 818, you're up. Who's this?
What's up, Ness? It's AB.
Damn, AB, true trooper. You called in, you dropped off, you called back, and you waited twice. Go for it.
Yeah. So I was basically, what I was saying was, I was having a discussion with my brother, and he had told me that Manny does get into chess matches. And he said that, yeah, even though Manny doesn't mind getting hit, if you look at the third Marquez fight, that was all a chess match. and Marquez got Manny's respect, and he didn't want to keep coming forward. So if you look at all the video, all the tape, all the fights, gotta favor Mayweather winning the fight. I mean, there's just no other way. The only way is that Mayweather's legs are not the same, and Manny's able to go in and out, and Mayweather can't time him. So that's the only way I see Manny winning the fight. Regarding the rematch, a rematch will happen if Mayweather decisively wins the fight. If the fight is close, I don't think Mayweather's going to give him a rematch.
All right, brother. Well, let me get to some other callers. Phone lines is definitely packed. Juan, vaya. Body.
Hello.
Yes, is this Juan?
You guys listen to me?
Is this Juan?
Yeah, you're on.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was just waiting my turn here watching the boxing play on my computer. You guys are not going to believe this, but I've been waiting for like 3.5 hours, locked in my office, like not taking the elevator because the call center gets dropped off and I'm not able to participate. And it's right now 12:50 a.m. If you can believe that.
Juan, but tell everybody why you waited 2 hours. 3 hours, please.
Well, I'll tell you what. There's 2 reasons. First of all, I thought I pressed one. It didn't register. Second, because I did not necessarily participate. You know, it's definitely the best boxing show out there. And I really enjoy listening to you guys. Now, what I wanted to get off my chest, besides the obvious pick that I have to make and everybody else is making, is the fact that I can't believe that basically nobody during this show, or almost nobody, has talked about the undercard. Usually when you guys celebrate your shows, you ask for your picks with respect to all the interesting fights that are being shown during the night. And nobody's talked about either the Lomachenko or the other undercard that's or they barely talked about the other undercard that's being shown, which is Santa Cruz. Now, Santa Cruz undercard, really, I mean, it's not that very interesting. Checking box rec, and it's ridiculous the opponent that he's fighting. Jose Cayetano, if you check box rec, lost his fight by a wide margin. Actually, one of the cards, he didn't even win a round. Okay, and then the guy he lost, he actually lost 3 consecutive fights before he won against Jose Cayetano. So that tells you the level of opposition that Santa Cruz is facing. I mean, I don't know why they're just babying this guy up so much. They could have actually put him against a better opponent with a better record. This guy's coming off a loss and fighting Santa Cruz, so that's just ridiculous. With respect to the Lomachenko undercard, well, you guys know my favorite, Gamaliel Rodriguez. Obviously, if I were a betting man, that would probably not be a very wise choice because Lomachenko's not only hyped up as much as possible, but the guy has shown great skills, and who knows if he's going to be a future Hall of Famer, but he's already a 2 gold medalist. But again, I have to make the case for Gamaliel, my boy Gamaliel from Bayamon. I know this guy personally. He has a great fighting spirit. His last fight, he didn't fight against anybody that was very well known, but at the same time, he knocked the guy out spectacularly. If they put tomato cans in front of him, he gets rid of them in 5 rounds or less. If they put at least the only really competitive fight that he fought in the last couple of years, which was against Fenomeno Cruz, well, he beat him in 12 rounds, right? And this Fenomeno Cruz lost against Orlando Espolito, but he did Gamaliel a good fight, but Gamaliel actually came away with the victory. So I think it's probably going to be Lomachenko winning. Is everybody saying that? But you never know. There could be a surprise or at least a very good showing by Gamaliel. I'm really hoping that he makes a good showing, and who knows, maybe he can run away with it. But nobody's, everybody, they're a hardcore fan or almost a hardcore fan, and I'm really surprised that nobody tried to even analyze that fight in this show
or basically anywhere on the internet. You know, I don't know what your impressions are with respect to the undercard tonight. I'd like to listen about.
Well, Juan, you're not gonna like what I have to say, but did you make your pick for Mayweather-Pacquiao?
Well, I'll make my pick right now. I think it's going to be Mayweather by split decision. I don't know why I keep thinking about the Escardo fight. He won by split decision. There was probably one of his tougher fights, and for some reason I'm just coming up with a split decision against Manny Pacquiao. So we'll see.
Well, all right, brother. Listen, as far as that undercard goes, it's a shit undercard. I know that you're high on your guy, Gamaliel Rodriguez, but just like we always say, well, I definitely always say, when I see him and he impresses, then we'll talk about him. I did watch the video that you sent me, but like you said yourself, I mean, the opposition is the opposition, so it's only but so much that we can say. It's even tougher than when you gauge a guy like Triple G. At least he's been in there with certain names, but you know, Gamaliel, he just, you know, this is his step up. Hopefully he can do it, man, you know, because Lomachenko has all that hype. He'll probably turn into an overnight success. 815, you're up. 815. 484. Did we go to you? Because we did go to a 484 already. Okay. 816, you're up. Did we go to you? 816. 816. All right. 407. 407. 407. Did we go to you, player?
Can y'all hear me?
Loud and clear.
All right, now I'm a new caller.
One moment.
Ladies and gentlemen, making his professional debut, he is
The boxing kid, because you know I'm 18, so.
Okay. Damn, we like him young, baby. You gonna learn something here.
Nah, yeah, I've been training for 2 years. I got into it when I was 15. But back to my pick, I'm gonna pick Floyd because he has superior footwork and his defense is just great. And I don't think Pacquiao is gonna be able to just jump in all crazy like that without getting countered.
All right, brother. Well, go ahead.
I'll be calling this Sunday to eat my crow if Floyd lose, but I gotta go with Floyd on this one.
Well, don't forget, man, if you're right, call in to celebrate, brother. You gotta rub it in their face, man. But thanks for calling in. Right now, we're gonna go to Francisco Salazar. He's written for the boxing scene. He's written for Ring TV. This guy's written for everybody. He's a phenomenal writer. Francisco, what's going on, brother?
Wow, good to hear your voice, and happy that you guys are already in Vegas doing your thing.
Thank you, thank you.
So, I mean, this fight could go really anyway. I mean, I'm not that I'm disrespecting or beating on your callers. I just honestly looking at these guys fight at ringside on TV. I just think that I don't buy the notion of Mayweather by knockout only because those hands though, and I just don't think we haven't seen a legitimate fight where Mayweather has even hurt or even dropped the fighters. And we're not even counting the Victor Ortiz fight because that was just, I don't know, a knockout with an asterisk. But I mean, if there's anyone that I think is going to be the mover in this fight, it's not going to be so much Mayweather, but I think it's going to really be Pacquiao. I think Pacquiao is the one that's going to really have to move in and out and get within his range and attach to the body and really throw that jab and disrupt. That jab really disrupts any rhythm that Mayweather has. So I think that if there's anything that we're going to see in this fight is Manny will be more the mover than Floyd. And I really just don't buy the notion that Floyd wins by knockout. If it's anything, he'll win by decision, but personally, I think it's going to be a close fight, and I honestly would not be surprised if we see a draw.
Yeah, the draw would definitely be some sort of politics, but I don't see a knockout either, man. I don't see where these people think that Floyd is gonna knock Pacquiao. I mean, I can see that they assume he'll run into something the way that Marquez did, or the fact that he's such a good counterpuncher, he's gonna be using Pacquiao's come forward momentum against him. But I don't see that, man. These are two world-class fighters, and unless Pacquiao's jaw is shot, I don't think he's gonna lay down again.
No, I think that Freddie Roach is too smart of a guy not to allow Manny to go into this fight where he's going to have his skin exposed. I think, actually, speaking to Freddie, he just says, I'm confident we could win every round. I'm confident we could win the decision. It's not like Freddie's saying, well, I think the only way we can win is by knockout. He was very bold and said to me, we know we can win the decision. We have to win every round. And you know what? I think you have to hold that with a grain of salt only because the fact that, despite all the politics, what happened with certain judges and whatnot, but I mean, Roach believes that he can win a decision. So with the game planning, I don't think Manny has to be reckless or fight in a reckless way, but he has to fight smart and intelligent, and if he has to box, I personally think that for Mayweather to open up and the counter, Manny has to feint just so Mayweather could open up, then he could counter with the left or the right. So I think this fight could go in many different ways, but it'll be interesting to see what the first 4 rounds, how that plays out, because after that, then you're going to see if Mayweather has to make an adjustment to whether he's down in the fight after the first 4, 5, 6 rounds, as he was against Saldana, or with Pacquiao, he has to make any adjustments to what Mayweather throws at him.
Well, all right, Francisco, I got a couple other callers here with a short, limited amount of time before they shut me down. Thank you for giving us an opportunity to have you on, brother, and getting your take on the show. As far as Mayweather-Pacquiao goes, man, and we look to get you back on soon. Let's see what we got here. Robbie, before Francisco, who we went to? 816, right? Oh, no, 470?
Right.
407, I mean.
Yeah.
Whoa. He listening to something. 11111 with all the music in the background. Let us know if you want to come on. 407, did we get to you? 407, did we get to you? All right. Let me see. 11111, you're up. 111. You just turned your music down. We're talking to you. All right. 347. New York City, talk to us.
Hello.
Yes, sir.
You're on.
What's going on, boxing boys?
What's up?
All right, my man. This is Angel from the Boogie Down Bronx. So I'm calling to give you guys my prediction. I have Manny Pacquiao by a majority of decision. Pacquiao's going to show explosiveness, aggressiveness, putting lots of pressure on Mayweather. He's going to force Mayweather to fight, taking him out of his plan, man.
Well, all right, brother.
Floyd's going to a lot of running and a lot of clinching. That's what Floyd's going to do.
Really?
Uh-huh. Mayweather's used to fighting, and looking very impressive against slow and flat-footed boxers, man. Speed and power, shot he's going to receive is going to be relentless. So definitely Manny, all the way. And I'm not a hater. I mean, like Mayweather, but this time around, this is the guy who's going to take,
Hey, man, listen. For this fight, there is no haters. This is what we've been waiting for a long time. These guys have made their own armies. There's a Pacquiao army, there's a Mayweather army, TNT brand, and now out here in Vegas, they got TMP, Team Manny Pacquiao, same emblem and everything. It's insane. So it's okay, man. You guys pick who you want because this is what we waited for. We waited to find out which one of these guys are better, who is the best. And it's here Saturday, man. Countdown. 2 days left. Mayweather-Pacquiao Prediction Day, 9:04. You are our last caller. You better make it good, baby.
Oh man, I'm glad I got on.
Talk to us.
Hey, I'm picking Mayweather. That dude Manny ain't gonna do nothing. Mayweather got him all day.
Well, all right. I mean, that's it. Short and sweet.
Short and sweet, man, because I stayed up all night trying to catch this show.
All right, brother. Well, we appreciate it, man, and we do apologize. We're on the West Coast because we're covering the fight. You guys know that we normally do it at 7 p.m. Eastern time, and we are absolutely going to try and live up to that time for Sunday, and do it at the right appropriate time to let all you guys get on. Once again, man, I appreciate every last one of you guys. As you see, me, Robbie, we stood here all show. Casual fan, gone. James, gone. Vic, not on. Mario, not on. We are here. The Boxing Voice is a team, and Mario is doing recaps for the Ishe Smith and all that. So everyone is playing their part, you know what I mean? They would love to be on, but everybody's got to do something. And we just appreciate you guys, man. And remember, you know, you guys make us number one, man. Keep those iTunes reviews coming. Keep liking the videos on YouTube, brother. Subscribe, spread the word, because it's the only way that, you know, the Boxing Voice is going to be able to grow and continue to allow a platform where the casual fan, the hardcore fan has an avenue to voice their opinions the way that they should and have it heard by hundreds and hundreds of thousands. And, you know, I could say millions because you could add it up, but, you know, monthly it's hundreds of thousands. 350 to be exact for anyone wondering. But again, you know, that was the little Mayweather in me. You know, I'm humble, but I'm also super excited that we're doing so well. And it's courtesy to you guys. You know, I mean, without you guys, we're nothing and no one. So continue to press like, continue to listen, continue to tell people about the show. You know, and for guys like that just called in, the 15-year-old kid is now 18, been training for 2 years. Hopefully, you know, we'll be interviewing you because we'll be doing this for many, many years to come because of all the listeners that we have that keep us on the air and keep us relevant. We appreciate you. This is our birthday. This is our Christmas, Tooth Fairy, everything wrapped in one. 2 days, Mayweather-Pacquiao Prediction Day. The show is over. I am your host, Ness GTO on Twitter, joined alongside the always faithful at Ringside Robert, and we'll be back Sunday without a doubt. Robbie.
Yep, I know this has been a long time waiting, and Saturday night we'll get all of our questions answered, and Sunday we'll either eat our crow or celebrate.
And you know what? Sunday is Crow Day, but regardless of the outcome, assuming that it's a legitimate outcome, we'll still be happy because guess what? We got our winner. So I want to thank everybody again. I can't thank you enough. And remember, everyone who's been emailing me, I'm actually hitting the strip right now. If you're out here, we're going to get together. Rob's coming out. Vic's already out there. A bunch of Twitter people already out there. And if we don't hook up today, man, I'm here till Tuesday. Keep getting at me, and we will make sure to meet up tomorrow. I'm hoping to be at the pool and Hooters with Vic again, get this tan right. But thank you again, man. I just appreciate it. I can't believe we're finally here. Mayweather-Pacquiao, man. 2 days to go. It's just insane. This has been the show for Thursday. We'll see you Sunday. Don't forget, Crow Day, baby.
Thank you for using Blog Talk Radio.